Hey everybody, welcome back to the second day of the Racks $2,500 added tournament. We have two great players. Met Vergara, you could see on your screen in the lime green shirt. And at the table right now, looks like he's going to rack up Lee Van Cortesa, one of the most feared players out of the Philippines. I'm Upstate Al, and I'm right there on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. Hopefully we're live all over the world. If you guys can start sharing it, I appreciate it. I'm running a little late, and I'm under the gun once again. Setting this thing up is not helpful. But we're here, right? We got a great tournament coming up. So the players are getting ready to go. I'm going to open up some comments. I got John Francisco here, actually in the booth, and I'm pretty sure Alex Borokovich will step in sooner or later. And this is the gentleman that's known across the globe as Johnny Two Shoes. Are you speaking?
I think so.
Okay, I can hardly hear you. Keep talking, John.
Talking.
I got you, but gee whiz, why do I got to turn you up so loud?
I don't know. You hear me now?
Oh, you're on the wrong mic. That's why. This is two. They already broke, Johnny. We got to get in the game.
Is that better? Yeah, there you go. I can hear you now.
Is it better? Are you kidding or what? I'm over here now.
I'm over here now.
All right, this is Johnny Two Shoes on the air, folks.
Yeah,
John
Johnny Two Shoes.
Francisco.
Why? All right, I'll just deal with it.
I'll get you the comments, John, in just a second. A little bit under
Over on table 28, it's Moritz Newhausen against Jonas Soto. Right
Here's
now,
the match
Moritz
in
is
hand.
winning 2-0.
Lee Van. This is the match we're calling.
And we have Lee Van Cortesa against Met Vergara.
Yep. I don't know how to do this.
It's a nice shot by Lee Van.
Okay, that should work. Yeah, Lee Van, definitely one of the top pros in this tournament. But next weekend, over 100 professionals from around the world are signed up for the biggest tournament that Rax was ever going to see. And if you want to know the players list, get in touch with Met. But don't get in touch with him now because that's Lee Van Cortesa's opponent.
Met Vergara.
Met Vergara. Zach, this thing here.
Which thing? The first thing or the second
The
thing?
second thing, I don't know.
This thing?
Lee Van, Johnny, known around the world as one of the top pros. His position when he's in full punch.
Oh, his cue ball is
super
amazing.
to none.
Yeah, I love his cue ball.
Superman, and I mean Roberto Gomez got nothing on this guy right here.
He's one of my favorite pool players, Lee Van. Just very quiet, does his job like the silent assassin.
Yeah, and he's not around anymore. He's got him down there in the Floridians.
Yeah, he's doing good down there.
Yeah, thank God. He's got
Spending a lot of time with his son.
Got a little thing going on, I heard.
I miss Tony around the New York area.
I think we all miss him. The mics are scratchy. Oh, we got a little mic scratch here. Sorry, folks. We did have a little feedback, a little scratch in the mic, but right now we're clear as day. Lee Van, one of the most feared players, happens to be Johnny's favorite player out of the Philippines. Calling this 10 ball to go up 1-0. Notice the parentheses next to their names on the scoreboard down below. Those parentheses means that's the race. They're going to 8. It's a race to 8 on the winner's side. Everybody's messaging me with a static problem. There is no more static. I fixed it. I know there's a little lag. You guys will hear it. We're good. This is
You seem like you're on a little tilt today.
well, you know what it is.
Did you have your coffee? Did you get a 5-star breakfast cooked for you this morning?
Absolutely. Mikey's wife is unbelievable. A counter this long full of food. Unbelievable. Fruit and bacon. I told her, Monica, you do too much. She said, I do it all the time.
Monica's good people.
Oh, man, what a sweetheart. I got to get Facebook open because I'm sure a lot of people want to talk to you or at least make a comment.
Lee Van takes a 1-0 lead to the break. We have 8 players left in the tournament.
Yes.
4 on the winner's side. This is a winner's side match, and 4 on the one-loss side.
Got 139 people. All good now. Yeah, we fixed the scratch. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, my son, Joseph. Everybody messaging me about that feedback. We got it down packed. A little bit under the gun once again. Al, do you need a Snickers bar? Peanut butter cups, I prefer. Seems good now. Thanks, Brandon.
Looks like Lee Van came up dry here.
And you know something?
Matt
That's
Fagara.
it's not abnormal for this table.
Yeah,
a
this
lot
table's been breaking tough.
All of them. It's 10
Yeah.
ball from the box. It's not
Yeah.
the easiest thing to
Oh,
roll.
also, you have the weather is terrible, so
It started raining,
The
yeah.
humidity makes everything just move a little slower, and
Yeah, it's going to be that way. But it is brand new cloth. It'll compensate itself, too.
yeah.
Met Fagara is in a push-out stage, right? Is this after the break?
Yes, it's in a little bit of a pickle.
Well, you push out down right next to the 5 ball down here. You're probably going to wind up behind that 6-2 anyway, but he's trying to figure out the best way. So if he puts it where his left hand is now, he forces the kick. It's called a kick and stick. He's figuring it out. This is what they call the old man. Tony Iggy, thanks for tuning in, baby. Gary Tohoff, thank you. That's what he's going to do. He's pushing to the kick, John. And he's going to move to 10?
Nope.
Oh, he's
Rolling
jacking
right
him up
on
over to 10.
He's gonna introduce him to Uncle Jack.
I got news for you. You can have it. To
So
stick
it's
this,
all ball fouls here too, so it makes it a little bit more difficult.
not only that, to stick this cue ball, you got to hit it with draw. You can't hit it with follow. You hit it with follow, it just comes out. He's going to give it back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good call. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Let's see what the
Upstate.
old man does.
The old man pa.
He calls himself the old man, but I'm older than him.
Yeah, well, he is old, though. I know the guy forever. I thought he was Dick Clark's son. He never changed.
Matt?
Never
Yeah.
changed. Who's in the booth? Johnny Two Shoes in the booth with Upstate.
Yeah, Johnny Two Shoes.
Share it. Let's go. Get 200. Thank you, Gloria Jean. John, the table mechanic, Monica Queens, food coma. Yes. Monica she makes breakfast every morning. I got to thank Mike Callahan and Monica for their hospitality. Just exquisite. It's not my first rodeo with them, but they're good people. And Mikey's got some good news coming up. He's got some big tournaments he's going to create.
Are you sticking around for?
I'm sticking
the
around as long
tournament
as
this
you're
week?
alive.
This week?
I'm going to try. Yeah, the whole week we're going to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a little sit down with Mike Castlemasima and Steve Kurtz.
Over there
Zach.
at Bayshore.
I'm going to bring Eddie with his 380.
All right.
Eddie the Lock.
Eddie Locke was here last night. I
Yeah,
saw.
he wanted to come today, but the rain. He wanted to bring the bike in.
Yeah, the bike.
Good afternoon, Tip.
He could drive the boat.
He can drive the boat.
Did he get a new boat?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He got a new boat. Yeah. Nice boat, ocean-going boat. He plans on
It's a
sailing
nice
to
shot.
France and stuff like that. I wish he would leave tomorrow. I love you, Eddie. Hey, Paul, thanks for the dinner. There's Paul Puma.
PJ.
Hey, Tommy, heading back to work. Catch you later. Go Giants.
Oh, today's football. I don't watch football.
Beautiful.
You watch football?
Only when it comes on at Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Good hit and made the 3. Does he get a shot?
He
He
might
will.
get
He will.
rewarded.
He
yes,
will.
he does.
So what do you do here, John? I mean, see the 4 ball where it is, and it's blocked by the 8. So you got to get underneath it to shoot it up table, right?
Yeah, I would say so. You're
Or
going to
the-
have to shoot it in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't think you have space enough for the side pocket. and
Right.
It's a short position, too.
Right. Got to get underneath here. I got to promote this a little bit. Let me get out there and promote it.
He
Folks.
did well with that shot.
See you in North Carolina. Okay, Tom. Good afternoon, Jackie. It must be from France. Oh, Canada. Jackie Domain. We'll call you Mr. Diamond for short. I'll be right back, folks. Let me promote this. If you guys can kindly share it. I see 16 shares. We got maybe close to 200 people. I want to see it up there to 200. If you can. If you can't, that's okay, too. It's just a little arrow. Share. Bing. All right. I got to get to work and start promoting this because this is the final 8. The final 8. Mama, everybody's texting me. I can't accept my text right now. Final 8 at Rex. Final 8 at Rex. Stop texting me, please. It's my son. I love him, but he texts me sometimes at the wrong time.
Which one's this?
Levan, Joseph.
Joseph. What's up, Joseph?
He's creating the YouTube channel.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Levan.
So when are you starting the podcast? I'm waiting.
I'm waiting for Katie. It's going to be Upstate in red. Levan.
The Upstate and Red Show.
Yeah, sort of like Howard Stern. Lee, there he is. One friend, that can't be Lee Van. Friends, 1,200 mutual, that's Lee Van. Lee Van versus
Met Vergara.
M-H-E-T. Met Vergara. 5. Now. I got graphics.
It's just one railing out for the 8-ball. Make sure to hold the angle.
That's not the graphic.
You did good there. You can play in the 9 on the side.
Where's Lee Van?
Probably go 2 rails to hold the cue ball.
That's not Lee Van.
It's a little short, but it'll work. You could just draw back a little bit and play the 10 in the corner.
What do I do with the graphics? Don't mind me, John. When I work, I talk to myself.
That's all good.
This is Lee Van.
Looks like Lee Van's going to go up 2-0 here.
Race to 8. What do I do with the Lee Van graphics, man? I'll get in gear. I'll get in gear. I got to open up another one. Facebook.
Other scores here, it's Moritz Newhausen is up 3-1 against Jonas Soto. And it looks like Jose Alberto is going to go up 1-0 against Mika Immonen.
It's nice having those big monitors up there so you can see the score, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome. You guys are doing a great job with the digital pool.
Yeah, we're trying. I like to put them in the ground after a while. You're digging the hole.
And you have Hunter Lombardo against Lucas Werner. Who's winning now? Lucas. Lucas is winning 1-0 against Hunter. You can see all the scores on digitalpool.com. Go to events.com. Go to events and just click on the rack. Actually, you could see the tables too, right? The live stream on.
You could see every table that's hot. Every table that's live, you'll be able to jump around.
So any of the matches you guys want to watch, we're live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes. And Tony Anagoni's. I got my link up there for PayPal and Zelle. Johnny sent me 10 grand last night, and I appreciate it. Johnny, thank you.
You're welcome.
Johnny, I got to shake your hand.
Yeah.
That was really nice of you.
You're welcome.
God.
Did I send you 10,000? I got to check my account.
If you did, there's something wrong with this picture.
So that was an illegal transaction. Did you bump my cell phone or something?
No, I put
like
it up there. You know, Tony was here last night, and he said, "I'll put that up there." He's the one that messages me a lot on every tournament.
Yeah.
He says, "Put it up." So I put it up.
Listen,
yeah. Tony speaks. You listen.
It's expensive to do what you guys do.
No kidding.
You guys have been traveling the whole country.
2.5 years.
That's crazy.
So, well, I've been doing it longer, but just with digital pool, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, Met Vergara trails 2-0. Met Vergara was asking for just a couple of rolls on his Facebook page. He knows he's up against one of the mean dragons here.
He's gonna have to push out here.
Making the 5?
Oh, actually, no.
How do you hit it?
He hit it real good.
3-cushion billiard +2 system or what?
Met is an amazing kicker.
I don't know if my other cameras are working. Do that a check, folks. Just bear with us. I guess they are working. All right. We're in gear, John. We're in gear. Now, if Lee Van can hit this, I mean, this is no gimme here. Yeah, that was definitely no gimme, even if he had the shot. He's not going to like his next. Met's just going to roll up behind the 6-ball here.
Do you think he's going to drop him down below the 3, the cue ball?
I like him just slow rolling this and pinning him behind the 6.
Yeah.
The 7-ball blocks the kick 1 rail. He might bring him down there, though. He looks like he's swinging for the fence.
Under the 9.
Oh, that's not going to be good. New club, Papa.
That's not too good.
Not too good.
Not too good.
You know, Levi? I like him.
I like him. He should play very good.
Well, 2-ball to the 3-ball is still no picnic. I mean, you could fire this into the side pocket. You got to force it with some top left.
What about crossing it, banking it?
Yeah, then you bump the 6. The tangent lines with the 6, you have to draw it off it, though. Yeah. It's a possible shot. That's what he did.
There you go.
Let that be a lesson.
How you like them apples?
You like those? I got her number. This is difficult right here. You got to get a picture of this. This is interesting. He looks like he's part of the crew here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's my man Nielsen, baby. I made you famous, Daddy.
The detective is in the house. It's a nice combination by Lee Van.
He did play the nice combination. He left the 3-ball right there where the pocket is. You know, shooting a combination off angle like that looks simple because Lee Van is a super professional, but to control all 3 balls in one shot, you got to be like a carnival or circus act. You know what I mean? You got to be precise. If you're not precise, you fall off the tight wire, and with no net below you. You know, and your opponent comes in. Oh wait, let me get the comments on Facebook. Sorry, guys. I'll do it right now. There we go. James Slattery. Wow, tough hit. All right, we can see the comments now. So this should be 2 rails back out or 1 rail if he wants to kill it or just a little draw.
Little draw.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots involved there.
You just got to come straight across 1 rail.
I'm betting Lee Van don't get out. I bet you everybody on the live stream right now is like, you got a deal. I like to stir the pot. If it's in a bowl, and then you put a lighter to it and you go off into Zuzu land.
Lucas up 2-0 against Hunter Lombardo, and Moritz Neuhausen up 5-1 against Jonas Soto.
Who actually Jonas beat Jeremy 8-0 last night. Jeremy Sosi. Yeah.
Wow.
And then Jeremy Sosi, I'll tell you, I think he was under the weather. He might have been a little tired. I don't know what it was. He just didn't show up last night. I mean, he was here, but his game wasn't here. Lee Van says, I'm here, Al. And I'm swinging. Lee Van.
3-0.
3-0. You know, if Mets should lose, and I'm not saying he's going to, but if he should lose, he just moves over to the B side.
Good afternoon, Zachary. Zach's tired.
He just slept 18 hours.
What time did you guys get home last night?
12 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. We had an early evening. We left here at 8.
I know. You guys needed it.
We
all
were in
needed
bed by time. Well, we really needed it.
Yeah. Well, I've been up longer than you, even
Probably,
though you were up there in
yeah.
Connecticut at that match.
Yeah.
I was up watching it, too, don't forget.
Well, Turning Stone really set me back a little bit.
Me too.
I was really tired after Turning Stone.
All right, to the break. Watch the 2 and 3 go around the table. The 9 and the 8 go towards the side pockets. Let's see if he can. There goes the 9 and the 8. That time the 8 went in. Here comes the 3. Look out for the collision, folks.
Dressing up.
And he's dressed. He's partially dressed. He's still got to wear
He's
his
one of the
jacket.
few that breaks 10 ball with an open bridge. Like
Yeah, how do you like
most of the
that?
guys break with a closed bridge.
And he made a ball.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really crush him.
Right.
But he hits him at the right speed.
I wonder if I should hit play here. And then pause it. Maybe the comments will be on the side. Maybe that's what I got to do. All right. Mika. Somebody said Mika. Now I'll just stop the video so we don't have two things going. How do you stop the video here, Johnny? Oh, just hit this pause, right? And now we got the comments on the side. Okay. How many people watching? 190? Let's go Mets, says Dave. He makes this. He's got to be real careful. He's got to deviate between this traffic, and there's not much room to deviate. Look at this guy thread the needle.
Perfect.
Look at this
he might
guy.
bump to 5, but that's not bad. That's good.
Well, he's still got.
Now you got the 9 in the way a little bit.
Well, he can draw it to the rail, I think. Does he have that angle where he can just draw it to the rail without touching the 9? Can he get? Yeah, I think he can. Well, this guy doesn't surprise me. He could hit this with some inside English and go between go between the 9 and 7 and straighten it right out.
No, he's drawing to the rail like you said first.
Yeah. Paul Puma. Yeah. Oh, he wound up on 19th Street behind the 9. If just half the people watching this free stream and all he does for pool sends out just $20, he'd be able to keep doing this for us. I've been doing it, taking a little loss here and there. Thanks, Paul, for that statement. Appreciate those kind words.
I guess the sleep really helped more. It's because he's steamrolling over there.
Paul says he just sent 20. You know what? I didn't open up my emails. I like to thank people. Paul actually bought me dinner yesterday, too.
Did he?
He sure did. Oh, we do have a
PJ's
couple
a
of
good
people.
dude. We love you, PJ.
Paul Puma.
Paul Puma.
I have received your donation. Thank you, sir. And Peter Burrows for American Street Pool. I'll answer that later. Thank you, Paul.
That's going to get ball in hand here, and he needs to start to get things going before this match gets out of hand.
Pat Byrne, we have a seat for you. Just left the golf course. Yeah, because it might have been raining a little bit. Johnny.
He's in the middle of the hurricane.
What number's on the top of that hat?
Number 3.
Well, give him
I'm number 2.
Give him door 3.
Door 3 is live.
Pat, are you hearing us?
I can hear you.
We don't hear him too well.
We would like to hear you a little bit. There you go.
There you go.
Hello, everybody.
Good
Still a little low. His mic is all the way up.
No, it's not. Say it now.
Hello, everybody.
There you go.
Nice to have you aboard.
What up, Pat?
3-0.
Just played 14 holes and got rained out.
14 holes. Where do you play golf around here?
If
Eisenhower.
we would do
Eisenhower Park.
If we were doing a live stream, Pat is on the 3.
Yeah.
Alex, where are you playing over there somewhere? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, please.
What do we got here? Levan and Met.
Levan's up 3-0.
Yep.
This is Met Vergara's time to shine.
Looks like 3-1 now.
Folks, we are coming to you live from Rax, West Hempstead, Long Island. John Two Shoes Francisco and Pat,
God.
the Fireman Byrne.
The Fireman Byrne. Fireman, fireman.
There's comments right there in front of you on Facebook, if you want.
We're getting a lot of cheers for Met. A lot of people want to see the local guy do something here.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see a good match.
Sure.
You know, between
Met's
the
been
both
playing
of them.
really good.
Yeah.
Met's tough to beat, too.
I remember you beat him one time. Yeah, we won't get into that. Because Upstate gets the word Upstate, trust me.
We actually split a tournament.
I'm not Sammy.
Last week, 2 weeks ago, we split a tournament.
Yeah, he won, right?
Me and
no,
the
you
old
beat
man.
him. You
No,
beat
I
him.
didn't beat him. We just split.
I got him once, but it was handicapped, so that don't count.
Yeah.
All right, 3-1. Met Fagara on board. We want to thank a lot of our sponsors, and we are, as we proceed with the tournament. Too many wires and too many keyboards.
Other scores: Moritz Neuhausen 6-1 against Jonas Soto.
Stand by, Johnny. We're going to commercial real quick.
Commercial.
Stand by. To the break we go. 3-1.
Actually, that case that was just on the advertisement, I have that case. It's so nice.
Ooh, man overboard. I saw that case, Johnny.
Yeah.
Gil does great work.
Gil is amazing. I love Gil.
If you want alligator shoes, he'll make them.
He does. He does belts. He does. I have a belt by him. I have
Jared Clowry had
6 cases
shoes
from him. He does nice work. I like Gil.
Also, John Barton,
JB.
The JD cases. All right, what's the comment there? Lee Van is one of the strongest players in the world. Absolutely. Don't forget about little Dennis the Menace, though. Dennis Ocolo. Superman, Roberto Gomez.
Joshua Filler just won the China Open against
last night he was in the
Anton
semis.
Raga.
I saw that, and that's another one.
Yeah.
Anthony Raga.
Oh, my
Don't
God.
forget about him. Years ago, when Ronaldo and Efren were running around, I said to Efren via Ronaldo, who do you think's coming out of the Philippines to be world champion? And Efren said, Raga.
Raga.
Yeah.
It's coming true.
Oh, yeah. Raga's he's a good player.
Oh, without a doubt.
But the China Open, that format is basically one ball on the spot, magic rack, make the wing ball and run out.
Don't change the game. Just keep it old school.
I like it the way they're. I like it the way they do it now. With the 9-ball on the spot and breaking the box.
I got a pet peeve about changing the game. Leave the game alone.
Zuglin has the right idea. He goes, when everybody changes, I'll change.
That's it.
Until then, I'm leaving it the way I want it.
And 85 entries before we finish the tournament.
Yeah, right? It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yep.
It's the best way to run a tour.
Yeah.
Wide open, no handicap.
You know what
This
it
the
is?
rule.
Mike is very
Can
consistent.
he get through this gap?
He might be able to see a little slither of it, but he's going to leave a shot if he doesn't roll it. He's going to leave a shot. Oh, he didn't leave the shot.
Did not leave a shot.
Wow. I could have sworn he was going to leave a side pocket shot.
It's a great shot.
And that's pretty strong.
Going to be a tough kick here.
Well, the good thing about this kick is you got the 6, you got the 10.
10, yeah.
He hit it wide open.
Look at where the cue ball is going.
Oh,
Look at
boy.
This. Wow.
Oh, boy. And he cut the angle off to even get down there. You got to go around the world. Look at Metz laughing. He didn't do it on purpose.
How's he get into this one, John?
I don't know if he could even get 3 rails.
I don't think so.
This is going to be tough.
He's got to come in short the way he's aiming with the 3 rails. It's tough as right.
There's just a lot of the angles are cut off.
Well, you start tying something up then. You don't leave the table without tying something up if you can't get to it. The move is to tie a ball up, make it hard.
That's a tough order also.
It sure is. But if you want to tie something up, you don't want to tie up the 4 ball because you're giving Levan ball in hand on the 3. You want to tie up 6 with the 7 if you can, or the 10.
What about short rail, long rail, hit the 3?
I like the 3 rails. You got to come in short.
Yeah.
That's what I like. What he's looking at right now is what I like. Because after coming in contact with the 3, you don't have to do much. The 3 is right there near the rail. You will get the rail if you hit it, flat in the face. Oh, he's going 1 rail.
Yeah, I don't think the 3-railer is there.
Oh, I think the shortness is there. I like playing devil's advocate. He's going 1 rail.
I think that's his only option, but it's more like 2 rails, no? He's got to go to short rail, long rail.
Long rail.
Yeah.
You don't want to come to the inside. I mean, you don't want to hit it too full on the inside.
Yeah, because you scratch.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
That pocket's huge right now.
And that's why I like the other way if you can get there, Patty. This is the way I like. Couldn't get there, huh?
Yeah, he's got to avoid the 9 here.
And the 10. Got to come in short. Oh,
no,
tying up to 7-8.
Yeah.
Upstate might know a thing or
That's
two
it.
here.
He went Al's way.
Yeah. Well, you know what happens. I call every shot so I can write.
You named 6 of them. You got to be right with one, right?
Earl Strickland told me that. Good afternoon, Sandra. Nice to see you. I saw her comment.
He says the 8 is dead.
Hunter Lombardo leveled the score at 2-2 against Lucas Verna. And Jose Alberto is winning 3-0 against Mika Immonen.
I wish I'd stop messing with things. John, Tableman says focus problems. It could be your service, John, in different areas. We're pretty sharp. This is what's going out. Looks pretty good. If it's on YouTube, it could be the service where you're at. Thanks for the info, though, John.
And Moritz Neuhausen is now up 7-1 against Jonas Soto.
So he's going to play the carom, I guess, into the 8. He's just got to control the 7. The 7 will sit up on that long rail, and he'll shoot it up in the corner and follow up with a 9 on the side. That's his pattern right here. Seven in the corner, follow up with a 9 on the side, and lights out.
He has such a great cue ball.
Oh, absolutely.
Looks good in Chicago. Thanks, Mark. Keep up the good work. Hi, Al. Hey,
What's
John.
up, Uriel? I'm waiting for you. I'm available all day. The office is open.
Folks, next weekend is going to be a massive tournament right here in this same room.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're going to have a week to really fine-tune everything. It's going to be tremendous. And you guys watching at home really don't see. We engineer our own LED perimeter light.
Oh, that light is amazing.
Yeah, and it's sitting above this table. We engineer them. When you buy the system, you actually get the light for free. It's part of the package we offer. So we take a loss, but at least you get a beautiful light. Just
Lee Van Corteza, 4-1.
that's right. It is going to be a great week, Jessica. Thank you. Who's that in the booth? Francisco? Yes. Johnny Francisco and Pat Byrne. Both of them in the booth. Scotty, what's
Fireman, fireman.
Fireman. Stream looks great. That light is awesome. Thanks, Vinny. And it's not finished, really. We don't have the diffusers on it. We have diffusers that actually snap up inside of the track, which tunes it down about 15 to 20%.
To the break.
Yeah. He made the 9 ball last time, and there it goes again.
Almost made it again.
Yeah. That's the gravitational pull with that break. Uh-oh, Met's got a shot. Met's got a shot, but look at the 2 where it is. He'll have to play the inside rail, right where his hand is, get to the inside to make the 2 ball. Can he make it down in the bottom corner here?
Doesn't look like it from here.
Right. If he gets to the middle of the table, he can probably cut it up in the left-hand corner. That's what he's looking at. But the accuracy, sorry, Pat, go ahead.
He'll just come right between the 2 and the 9 and bump the 6 out of the way.
That would be a little dangerous. I think he's
Yeah, think.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to bump anything.
Yeah, he's just going to pass it, try to get
Around it.
This is why I'm sitting here, Al.
a nice little angle.
Well, you haven't missed yet. What kind of shaft does Corteza play with? Anyone know? It's a wooden shaft. The best, in my personal opinion, is wood shafts. That's where we started. That's where it's going to end with wood. Believe me when I tell you.
And Jonas surrenders, so Moritz will be playing the hot seat match against the winner of this match.
Wow.
My road dog.
Johnny's got this ball. got this boy at work. Look at this.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's not a bad roll. It's you played it wrong.
That's right.
That's what it is. He wanted to play the angle to mystify him and wound up. Now, let me give him a little credit here. It could be the slide because of the new cloth, too. Play a little longer. He might have wanted to come in shorter than that. The bigger window is the short side between the 5 and the 7. That's where you might want to play it. But it did go a little longer and caught the 5. Hot water now.
I'm surprised he's going this way.
Well, ramen noodles. You got to miss the 7. This is brutal.
Yeah. I thought he would come 2 rails.
When you get down there, that 7's right in your eye. I like the 2 rails.
2 rails, you can get a safety out of it.
Yeah, that 7's big right
Yep.
there. What'd you think about the 7, Johnny, huh?
This spells trouble.
In River City.
Trouble.
And it's
Trouble in the state of Denmark.
And it's pool. That's right, it's pool. With a P and a double O-L. It's trouble. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie. I'm old.
Which movie is that?
That's part of the theme song in the movie. It's pool. You're in trouble. They go across to a pool room. It's like 1940s or 50s, 60s movie. It's a musical. You never saw it, really?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll play the video for you. I tell you I'm old. Trouble. Trouble in River City. Trouble.
Trouble in River City?
Trouble.
This is almost connect the dots for Levan here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it comes right up on Google. All you got to do is start doing trouble. Trouble in River City. There it is right there.
Oh, wow.
Check that out, huh?
That was redone in color, right? Because that's probably
yeah.
black and white at one time.
And they right across the street, there's an old, you'll see a billiard parlor and stuff. You got Trouble in River City. It's really nice. Anyway, I'll close that. People out there probably making fun of me. Lee Van Cortez's pool. That must be his cue. Thank you. Music Man. There you go. You remember that? Jessica probably remembers it. Raymond Lenaz. This guy has potential.
Looks like Lee Van goes up 5-1.
Yeah, that's a commanding lead in the race to 8. I don't think anybody in the world wants to give Lee Van 4 games in the race to 8.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
Right now, Hunter and Lucas are tied at 3.
Right.
And Jose Alberto up 4-0 against Mika Imminent.
Wow, that's surprising.
You know Jose Alberto, who he looks like?
He looks just like the guy from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so striking
swear.
it. Yeah.
Caroline Powell showed me yesterday.
Yeah, the picture, right?
I couldn't believe it.
I forget who brought it up to me, and then they showed me the picture of him.
Caroline Powell. Or Jay Chu or somebody.
Looks like Lee Van came up dry again.
Dry, yep.
This table's rough to break on this weekend.
Due to lack of interest in the 14.1 women's tour in Virginia, I think Peter Burrows is canceling the women's 14.1 this year. Women's American 14.1 this year. However, he did cancel it.
Wow.
Conflict of lack of interest on part of the elite top women players. I accept blame for the responsibility for not being able to generate interest and support. Good job, Peter. Well, I feel bad for that because I was looking forward to seeing the women down there.
Cut this in.
Yeah, he cuts them.
Look at this. The 5 got him again.
Might have a window. Yeah, he doesn't look too upset, so he should be okay. Well, now he looks upset. Maybe he just barely has an edge. Might have to swerve.
Yeah, he could spin it.
Well, he looks like he's going to the jump cue.
A little close for me with a jump cue. Well, he's only got to get over the edge, though.
It's very rare you see Met pick up a jump cue. He'd rather kick versus jump any day, but it seems to be a fairly easy jump because the two balls in the pocket.
Well, it looked like it was fairly easy. You'll take a look at the replay here. Yeah, just part of the ball, Pat.
Yeah, he just had to get over the edge.
Right.
Should be okay. Okay, here, that looks like a worse shot on the camera than it is.
What's that?
That looks like a tougher cut on the camera than it actually is, I think.
The 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is going to the 4.
To the 4, yeah.
Do you use the 10 to get there? You think he escapes the 5 and goes around?
Find out in a couple of seconds.
He is escaping the 5. Oh, he used the 10 and the 5.
Tried to go through it.
Ooh, got a little problem with the 10 ball now. Might be wired towards the corner pocket, or you can throw it off the 9, but he's got to still bank this 4 ball cross side.
He's got to get there.
And the shot is on. I mean, you could run the cue ball around table. You don't have to be afraid of scratching because of where the 8 is.
Right.
So you can play this bank wide open. Oh, he didn't even go to 3 rails. He was going the other way. Smart shot. But he's left everything on the table for a leave-in. Now, if the 9-10 are wired, it is a call 10, right?
It is call 10, yep.
Yeah, so he can call the 10 and win. If he can throw the 10 ball. It all looks like cake, right?
Oh, it's easy from here.
Well, I mean, the way the balls are laying, I'm saying. Well, got a little away from there. Do you like him busting out the 9-10 with the 7? You know, in other words, hitting the 9 full in the face off
He
the
could
7?
because the 8 is right there. You're going to guaranteed position on the 8, so.
Is it worth the risk? You might get trapped up, too. I think that's what he's
doing.
doing.
From here, it looks like that's what he's doing.
Got a hit in the face. Good shot. Rail first now.
He's shooting
Yeah,
over
but
the
he's
roof a little
jacked
bit.
up. Yeah. And that's the scary part about going in there and breaking things
Right.
up. You know, he knew where he wanted to hit it.
He'll be fine here.
Yeah, rail first. He'll be okay. Chastity. Who's Chastity? 11 mutual friends. Sarah and Ross.
Squat the rock here.
She says, hello. Hello, Chastity. Self-defense class. Raymond Linares is the best, bro. I don't know if you guys really accept or listen to his sense of humor when he comes in the chat. Met the vet. Got to make him a shirt like that.
So if he
Tony
changes anything here, the last 2 times he came up dry.
You know, it's tough. It's tough
Oh,
breaking
sure.
10 ball from the box.
Absolutely.
That's a really tough way to play. He's the one that actually is making more balls than I've seen other players on this table all yesterday. I think Lee Van's the one that's making more balls, or the potential to make the balls. I mean, Mike Batstubner was breaking them really hard. You know, sometimes it's not the speed; it's that sweet spot. No, you don't have to break them hard. I mean, you just got to find that sweet spot.
Right.
Let's see what he does here. Again, it's tough.
Yep.
It's tough. 800 Fargo is like having Auto aim mode on. Talk about aiming. Ed Cohane is going legit. He's coming out with his system. Be careful. Laser target or target laser. I'll tell you the name of it. He's patenting his system.
Eddie the Hat.
Eddie the Hat, a.k.a. Eddie the Lock. Yeah, now he texted to me. Send me an email or something.
That was a nice shot. Would have liked to be lying against the 5-ball, but oh, he could see this.
Laser Lock, it's called. That's his system. Laser Lock. Thank you. You're welcome is the answer. Laser Lock is Eddie the Lock system. It's actually on AZ Billy's a post.
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, he's got a nice system going. He's never won a tournament, but sometimes you can come up with systems that help people, even though you don't shoot. And he's one of them that shoots and enjoys himself getting in the pro events. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if he loses. He likes participating and supporting the sport.
Right. And
came up with a nice system. I would definitely stay away from him. He's a nutcase. I'm kidding, Eddie. He's listening. He's got his computer on his desk right now. I've been to his house a bunch of times. All right. Just make the two. Not really much you do here. Make the two. Whether you float it or shoot it with a little mediocre speed. He might even wind up on the other side of the three. If he rolls it, he'll be okay. You got to roll it. He shot it with the speed. He wound up on the other side. So I guess the 3 goes unless he planned on playing.
Looking for the 9, yeah.
Yeah. And the 9's just another ball here. Who's this? Mike Diaz. He's promoting Join Pool Hustle, the best pool group chat on Facebook. Mike Diaz says that. Mike, we're not even friends. He's friends with Tascarella. I know those I know the family.
Oh, sure. Pete.
Anybody that wants to promote somebody or promote pool, reach out and ask me first. Thanks, Mike, though. I did announce it. Is Alex coming? Alex who? Alex Pagalayan? I think you got to get in touch with Met. I think Alex Pagalayan is on the list. You got to get in touch with Met. He has the players list all confirmed.
I do believe I saw his name.
Oh, okay. So Alex Pagalayan is coming. Nice shot. Wow. Nice shot. Not much you can do here. Not much you can do. I mean, he could force it.
He could force it, or he could go forward, shoot the 6 up into the other corner.
Yeah, that's what I
don't know if he can punch it across. These pockets don't really like that.
He's kind of he's in close quarters, so he's going to like to draw back and punch it across. Good shot. Wasn't that hard, huh?
Not for him.
Right. Lee Van Cortez on the hill at 6. Met Vergara at 1, threatening to put another beat up and make it 6-2. Ooh.
A little light there.
Well, 4.5-inch pockets wiped its feet. The 4.5-inch pocket that John, the table mechanic, made these, he put the shims in, were made for the tournament next weekend, which is a Matchroom Points event, which goes towards players eligible will go to the Moscone Cup and play for team. Their requirements were 4.5-inch pockets, and Holden and Josh and the crew, Matt and Troy, actually did a lot of work here to make that happen. So give them all the kudos. Come on down and support that tournament tomorrow. I mean next week.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. 100 pros from around the world merge onto West Hempstead, Long Island, or Long Island itself.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. Bring your cameras, your pictures that you want autographed, because it's very rare you're going to see them. He put shims instead of extended rails. Correct. He shimmed every rail. But with the good shims, Mikey, not the... It's the kind of shims when you hit it, the ball just hangs up and stays there. You know, sort of nice stiff shim. What is next week? I'll show you, Mark. How about that? Give you an idea. I'll do it real fast. Mets set the break. Let's wait for him to break first, and then I'll flash that poster up on your screen. It's the 14th through the 17th. I believe it's a 4-day event. There it is right there. La Machina. Copins, the brothers are coming, and Nayokioi, the Spaniards are coming. Calabiado, I mean, just the list goes on and on. Let's get back to this. It's the 14th through the 17th, as you can see on the poster right here at Rax.
So Met dropped the one ball. Didn't get shape on it, too.
What was that, Brandon? You know, Brandon, I think we're changing the game too much. I think as you make the pocket smaller, are you really looking to make fun of your professional players? Why don't you leave the game alone and just play the tournament? I'll just say next week is the post and so much more. Well, what I'd like to say is next weekend it's like a U.S. Open, to be honest with you. Hey, Johnny. Custom shim of custom. There you go. There's Johnny the table mechanic.
Met with a chance to grab another rack here.
Patty Burns, baby. Well, let me get these off. Those are only for reading. All right. That picture's a Patty now. You really don't want to smash this. If you want to place the 3, you got to play with good speed. If you hit it too hard, the 3's going to squirt it away and you're going to lose it. You just want to just feather it and get the shot and leave the 3 right there.
Just like that.
Oh,
get away from that 9
yo,
ball. Wow.
Hey. He got himself in the frying pan, I think. He sure did. Got himself in the frying pan. He's
Probably
going
going
to
to
have to
take
jump.
out Hoppy again.
Probably the second time you were seeing this when he doesn't usually jump. There's your answer, Mikey Tuick. Johnny is giving you the answers about the shims there. All right, let's see. Little jump. Just partial part of the 9 ball here. Do you think he'll make this, Pat?
I would think so.
I think so, too. I think it's close enough where he can pocket the ball. Of course, we're both wrong.
I want to change my vote.
Well, it's the first time we were both wrong in about 2 years. So we got a pretty good record. Trouble in the Middle. Troy knows the movie I'm talking about. My mother used to watch all those musicals, and I remember that with a pool hall. Folks, I'm also on YouTube. If you guys could go over there and subscribe, I will be. In fact, I'm live there also. If you guys can subscribe to it, helps me out. I'm not monetizing anything. I'm not going to make a dime on it. I'm just trying to gain popularity.
I don't know if you can be any more popular, Al.
Well, I'm basically trying to get subscribers. My son is actually handling the channel. I wish I can get the link for you. I don't even know the link. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. YouTube. See if I can get. I don't even know the name of the channel. Come on. Okay. Upstate Almy. Cool. Let's see. We're live there. That was many moons ago. Oh, this is the channel. Okay, so I gotta go here. Upstate Al Productions. I'll put the link in.
Leave in 1 ball away
from the win.
A 7-2.
Oh, thank you, Bud.
Be on the hill.
Bud actually put it in there too. Thanks, Bud. Appreciate it.
Leave in on the hill.
Yeah, that's trouble. You know, when you're playing a beast like Lee Van, meaning with his skill level.
But Met won't be out of it. That's still a winner side, so.
You know, I got to give kudos to Lee Van. You know, James Aranis got caught at the airport. They don't, you know, they don't want him here. Dennis Acolo. Lee Van plays by the book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's playing by the book. And I think Dennis and James have to do, everybody, you know, come over as an athlete and pay the taxes if you win,
right.
and it'll all be good. I mean, I still think it's a win-win for all the people abroad. So we got a timeout here. We're going to run a few ads until they come back as Lee Van takes his break. Stand by, everybody.
The question is do we ever step back and, like, you know, look at what we've done and wonder, you know, why we're here, kind of pinch ourselves, and my answer to that is yeah, every day pretty much. I mean, I look at her, we talk about that all the time, like, we can't believe we're here. We truly feel lucky, you know. I mean, if anybody asked me what's the secret to this business, to us in this business, beyond the quality of the product, it's the relationships that we forge with our customers, with the people who enable us to be here. You know, it's the people who come back and buy 2 or 3 or 4 cases, and the people who bring their friends. They trust us enough to vouch for us for their friends. And that is just amazing to us. You know, we look around and we're like, how lucky can we be?
At JB Cases, we care about your cues by putting layers of padded protection around them and then build as much case as you want around that protection. Visit us at jbcases.com and design your case today.
PremierBilliards.com. Exceptional cues, cases, and accessories from top-tier brands. Want it? Need it? Find it. PremierBilliards.com.
But
well, we're back. We'll get back to Joe Rogan and the Tsunami Shaft, but Lee Van's back to break, leading 7-2. 2 ball. Look at the track.
maybe.
It's close. Yabba dabba do.
Can Met see the 1?
Well, Met's made a lot of shots like this, where he's partially behind a ball. But at this rate, where the cue ball is, there's no way he's going to jump this unless he's left-handed. He's too tiny to put his leg on the table and reach this for a jump shot. You got to go rail first. If he wants to hit it, he can always push out.
He can always push, yeah.
Yeah.
He might have his liver.
He might have his liver? You mean he shot his liver
No, that's
out?
Earl.
No, Earl. Earl did say that. The only thing that is famous that Earl never said was, "This is a beautiful game played by ugly people." Yes. He never said that. Joe Rogan had lived that. He did have a sliver.
Yep.
Pretty nice shot, too.
Yeah, you can't do much better than that.
If he would have just had a quarter-inch more spin on that to reach that 6 ball, he would have left this angle out of the equation. Yeah.
Can he kick this now and hold the cue ball behind the 4? No. He almost kicked it in.
He's dangerous. Did he make the 2 that was hanging? No.
Nope.
2's still there. And again, he's left Met only a partial part of the 1 ball.
Looks like you're trying to bank this back into the 2, is he?
I don't know if he's got enough of that 1. I think he's going to stick the rock there. Yeah, and play safe behind the 9.
I think he left Met a shot here. The 1 goes by the 5 in the side.
I don't believe so. I think the 5 ball
not by his face, no.
Got him snookered. I like this shot better that he was just looking at, the 1-2 combination. He's got a couple of ways he can handle the cue ball from here, too. Or he can play with the cue ball, but just don't lose the 1. In other words, he can play the carom, rail first to the 2. Mm-hmm. But you're betting a match on it. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you're going to make this ball. Okay.
What that?
I don't know about the carom. I think he's better off playing the combination.
I was just looking to see could he carom it and keep the 1 on the cue down there for another shot, or is he better off with the combination?
He's got a slow roll this to control the 1 and keep it down table. You can't really hit it hard. Slow roll like that, yeah, that's a controlled shot.
Right.
And Jay Blue Blair. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
2nd floor. Oh, I thought he was going after the 4. He's after the 3 here.
3. Does he have it in the side?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Stop that ball a few inches shorter.
It might go, Pat. It looks like it might go. He's got plenty of room to let his stroke out, not necessarily go 2 rails, just down 1 rail and back up.
1 rail and back up.
Yeah. And the 7 appears from this direction that it does go past the 9 into the side.
Yep.
So it's just straight back. You got to know your draw. You know, it's a new cloth. You have to be nice. You have to be nice. I'm looking at Johnny's. Johnny says, nice shot. You have to know who you draw. Oh, he forced it with inside English is what he did.
Shoot it in the corner now, or does he try to cut it next side?
Well, he can do either or. I mean, looks like he's got the back cut. No matter which way he goes, the 8's a dog.
Right, he's going to have the 8 after.
Yeah. I mean, unless you wind up in that one spot where you could have landed anywhere on the table but there, you know, behind the ball. Whether Lee Van could see this or not, Lee Van's going to win this match right here. He kicks like a mule.
Right. Yep.
And the 7 ball's just hanging there. So there's not much he has to do but just escape the 9 after kicking the 7 ball in. Ooh, I would have lost. I would have lost.
Nothing to tell here.
Really nothing, right? Stay high on the 9 and naturally float down for the 10. How we doing on YouTube? I don't know how many people are watching on YouTube. Let me see if I can go over there. How do I even get to... Oh, this is a live. Let me see. Well, I got 478 subscribers, 38 watching on YouTube. Started streaming 71 minutes ago. Looks pretty nice on YouTube. NJ Pool. How do I make NJ Pool Player a moderator in this on YouTube? I'm going to have to figure that out. Like, share, thumbs up. I don't know. Can I sign in on 2 devices? I'm signed on that one. I guess I could sign in. Oh, I don't have the account on this device. How do I make NJ Pool Player a moderator? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, 38 people.
Dry break for Met.
Trying to add you as a moderator on YouTube, Troy, when you don't have the fishing rod in your hand. I don't know how to do it. Oh, maybe it's over here.
Beautiful kick by Lee Van, leaving him safe.
Yeah, right now they're playing ping pong.
Yep.
Lee Van usually comes out on top. I don't even know how to chat. How come I can't chat? Live chat. There we go. Now I got it. Got it. All right, so now. Great stream out. Thanks, Alex Fedokovic, NJ Pool Player. Like, share. Hit the thumbs up button or else. All right, how do I make him a... Oh, maybe in here? Participants. Okay. Oh, he's not in there right now. Maybe next to his name. Pin, remove.
Add as moderator. There you go, on the bottom.
Add as moderator. Hold on. Managing moderators. You can manage block words, other things. Standard moderator can review and remove chat messages. Save. All right, NJ, your NJ Pool Player is now standard moderator for your channel. My man. I'm going to monitor. Troy, use your power. Take Alex Borokovich as an example if you could see what he says, and just don't ban him. Just remove his words or something. Just as an example if you can. All right, 5 ball into the corner pocket.
This match is just about in the history books.
Yeah. You know, there's only so much you can say about a pool, you know, this in the corner, that in the side.
Right.
I like road stories like the way we talk. Troy, I hope you can remove Alex. Can you see any other chat above you where you can remove somebody's sentence, but don't ban them, just remove their comment or something? I want to test it out. This is all new. But use Alex Borokovich. He'll understand. Yeah, Lee Van's in no stop gear right now. It's close enough. Wants to keep Met down. Wants to keep him at 3, and he's got him. So it'll be Moritz Neuhausen and Lee Van Cortesa playing for the hot seat. We're going to have that hot seat match as soon as Steven wants to put it up on the live stream. Met Bagara still survives.
And Jose is up 7-1 over Mika.
And Jose Delgado Hernandez is up 7-1 over Mika. Wow. What happened to Jonas? Is he out? Oh, yeah. No, he's not out, is he? Yeah. No, he's not out. Jonas is not out. But Moritz Neuhausen beat Jonas to send him to the B side. Yeah, in YouTube, Troy. I don't know how to do it here on Facebook.
He beat me too, the bastard.
Did he? Well, he beat Jeremy Sosi 8-0
yeah.
yesterday, too.
That's about what he beat me by. Well, not about. That's what he beat me by.
So, let's see. We'll go Troy. When you get into YouTube, I don't know if you're going to see some comment, but maybe you could just test it. Uncle Al, good to hear you. Hey, Aaron, what do you say, man? Ali, are you going to come by? There's a guy that likes to do commentary, too.
I'm going to run out on you for a couple minutes.
Go ahead, Pat. Just mute that number 3, the white button. There you go. All right, leave me live. Pat's running out on me. He's going to a little boys' room. Too much information, I know. Let me see. Troy and I are doing some testing. Let me see the participants here. Tell Eddie to Oh, God. I made Troy a moderator on YouTube. Troy says, tell Eddie to log in so I can ban him. Troy, you're a trip. Oh, man. You almost killed me, man. All right, I see you in there now. Do you see any, like Alex Borokovich, where he said, great stream out, thanks? You see any of the old chat? If you do, just don't ban Alex. Oh, look at that. You got a wrench, bro. You got a purple wrench now. Do you see any of the old chat up above, Troy? Just want to see what it looks like. I guess, like if Alex, where he says, great stream, thanks, Al. Or anybody, they'll understand we're just doing a test. I think there's 3, in other words, when you scroll with your cursor, there's 3 buttons to the side of each person. I can put them in timeout. How long is the timeout? You can't delete their comment? Oh, so when you put them in timeout, probably deletes their comment. I put him in timeout. He's not going in now anyway. And then I'll try to fix it if you can't get back in. I want to see what happens. I will send you a screenshot. I think I can see what happens. I'm live with you right now. So if you click those 3 buttons, let's see what happens to whatever he says. I'm just seeing if it takes the comment out. Oh, you did it already? Oh. Alex Baroff was timed out. Oh, he's only timed out for 300 seconds, but if he's really bad, you have the opportunity to ban him. And his message was deleted. It says deleted by, it says deleted by NJ Pool Player. Cool. So it does work. I just wanted to see what it looked like. Thanks, Troy. Now, I don't know how to make you a moderator. Hey, Zach, is there a way to make NJ Pool Player a moderator on my personal page? On my personal page? Well, in the chat.
Not on Facebook.
Yeah, I got him on YouTube.
Facebook doesn't do that.
Can't do that? Oh, okay.
Well, you can't because it's a personal page.
Right. Folks, I'm going to give you the next match coming up right now. I just got the graphics. It's going to be Jonas Soto versus Alberto Delgado. Both of them out of Spain. They've been traveling together. Both great players. In fact, Delgado beat Mika 8-1. And Jose Sotos beat Jeremy Sosi 8-0. Those two are going to be facing off. I'm going to promote it right now. I just banned Zach forever. He's not here right now. He stepped away. I'll tell him when he comes back. Good move, bro. I'm behind you. All right. I got to promote this match. I'll be back in the comments on Facebook in just a second, guys. Live from Racks now. There we go. I'll take that title. Take all this noise. And we'll put copy. Next match, copy. And then I got to promote this. So this is going to go in here. Doom. Huh? Doom. Hey, Pat, welcome back.
Hello. Looks like we got Jonas and Jose.
Yeah. At Jonas, Jonas Sotos versus, where's Bobby Hilton? What's his name, his first name? Oh. Jose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Delgado?
Jose Alberto Delgado.
Hernandez. Is his real name. But he has all the long names. Delgado. Hernandez. H-E-R-N-A-N-D-E-Z. Huh? Did I spell his name wrong? Delgado. Hernandez, that's him right there. Jose Alberto. And it's a race to 7, right? Because that's a B-side.
That's the B-side. Race to 7 is correct.
Race to 7. Live now. Let's get a graphic. I think I already have it. Is this it? No, that's the last one. Let's get rid of that. I didn't get the graphic, but I did get the graphic, but I didn't swipe it. Facebook. They're not going to start until we give them the go-ahead anyway.
You're busted.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, Jose wins the leg.
Hold on, Pat. Hey, folks, welcome back to Racks Sports Bar and Grill. We're right here in West Hempstead, Long Island, and another two players from Spain traveling the world together. Jose Delgado, a So Jose Alberto Delgado Hernandez is his real name, playing Jonas Soto. This is a B-side match. As you can see on the scoreboard down below, between the apprentices, you see the number 7. Scoreboard is provided by digitalpool.com. Make sure to go over there and check them out. We're doing a lot of work with Digital Pool. Zach is here on premises. But in the booth right now, we have Patty Burns.
Just me.
I'm sorry. I'm doing 50 standing neutral. Pat Burns in the booth with us here, folks, and we love having him aboard. He's a great guy. So what do you think about this, Pat? What player do you favor? Can I put you on the spot?
Well, I think Jonas has the edge, actually.
You like Jonah?
It should be a close one, though.
Okay. I'm going to start sharing this across social media. We are live on YouTube and Facebook, and if you guys can kindly just takes a second, hit that share. And I want to get Bobby Hilton. I want to get Bobby Hilton in there because these are his 2 road boys that he travels with besides Lucas. So I want to get Bobby in here too as soon as he's ready. Unless he's tired. If he's under the weather, then so be it. Because this match is not going to take long. This is what you sent at your YouTube. Yes, that's what it is. Jessica Spears is nuts. She's like me. All right, back to the comments, Patty. There we go. Let's click. Oh, here, right there in front of you. I sent Bobby a message. All right, I'm going to go. I know Bobby's right in the front of the pool.
Hello, Ace.
Pat, you got this mute number 1 for me for a second? I got to go to a little. Hey, it's Bobby now. Bobby!
What's up? It's a good one, huh?
Yeah. Nick says he sent you a message.
Yeah.
I was just about to
You want me to join for a little bit?
Absolutely. You got the control anytime you want.
All right, let's get it.
You're on number, what is that, 2, your headset?
All right.
Number 2.
2?
Yeah, you're 2.
All right, and number 2.
All right, what's going on, gentlemen? How are you?
This is Pat Byrne.
Pat, how are you?
Bobby
Hello,
Hilton
Bobby.
from the Shark Stream.
All right.
I got to go pee.
And we're already underway here, right?
Yes.
Underway.
This should be another good one. Last time I was in here, Jonas beat him 8-6. Tough match. Both good friends, good players, and they both want to win this tournament. I know that.
I really like the way Jonas plays.
I'm sorry?
I really like the way Jonas plays.
Yeah, he's a real smart player. Perfectionist type. You know, he really gets the cue ball around. Nice player. Alberto, another one, though. He's a real... Watch out for this guy. He just beat Mika 7-1.
7-1, yeah.
So, if you can do that, you got to play well, right?
Absolutely.
Bobby, tell them about the Shark Stream. Get in there. Tell them what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got both of these Spaniard guys hanging out at my pool room in Connecticut, Wallingford. And if you want to follow the Shark Stream, if you're not already, definitely go check it out. We had a big match between Moritz and Lucas last night, and these guys are going to be here all month, so a lot of good action. A little thin there. I think Jonas has a clean shot here at the 5 as well.
He does. He should clean this one up pretty simply.
Hello, Andy Gal, my buddy. How are you? Michael Matthew, what's going on? Looking for action. All right, Jonas with a little draw shot. You're going to see him. He really doesn't do too much unless he has to. Everything is real, pretty
Right.
straightforward, right? Little drawback here, or stop. That stop's fine. Again, he's always trying to make it. All right, and on the other table, we got Lucas Picasso-Werner versus Met Vergara. That's going to be another good match. All right, Jonas takes first swing. He's up 1-0, and this is a race to 7 because they are on the 1-loss side, guys. Bobby, we miss you. I'm not going anywhere. Paul, I'm here. I'm always here. All right, Jonas, the break up 1-0. And I know he's been having a little issue with his break. He's not happy. He's not making a ball.
There's been a lot of dry breaks on this table.
Yeah. That must be that commentator's curse right there. Oh, wait a minute.
No, he's got the 3.
Oh, see, you said it was a dry break and went in. Nice job. That's a good break. A little smile right there. And not the way he wanted to go in, but he'll take it. And he's got a wide open table here. The only issue, maybe 4 to the 5. 5 to 6 could be a little tricky maybe, but everything seems pretty wide open here.
Don't see too many problems. It's going to come back.
2
almost
rails
center
here.
table. Yep.
Yeah, get to that second rail, almost 2 rails. Natural angle to come around. Oh, he just hit himself with the pocket.
Oh, man.
We've all done that, right? I think he's joking. He said, I'm done. Sorry about that, guys. You know, sometimes you just get a little too anxious and you stretch too fast, and the pocket will get you. Jessica Jonas is in stroke. Yeah, he's
Shake him out.
Yeah, when you're a good player like Jonas is, you know, he played Moritz and he lost 7-1 or 7-0, right?
Yeah.
And you know, he didn't really have that many opportunities. So you know, he's the last half hour he's been sitting in that chair thinking about it, and he's coming out with a vengeance for sure.
Yep.
Carl Bard, how you doing, Carl?
He won't let that bother him too much, though.
Yep. He's got to get by that 10. That's perfect. He's going to follow 1 rail. He'll get on the 8 ball. Well, he went a little farther than he wanted to.
Yes, he did.
Again, he was just trying to keep it simple. Just kind of.
I'm surprised he's not moving around the magic rack. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. You know, he is a good professional, top 32 in the world, and you know, he's playing one of his good buddies, so it's got to be a little mix of emotions, you know.
He just had a good run at Turning Stone, also.
Yeah, yeah. Came in top 5, and Jeremy Sosi beat him. Look at that shot right there.
Yeah.
Great shot there by Jonas.
Never a doubt.
But yeah, I mean, Thorsten took him out to the 1-loss side. He played literally perfect. Ran a 4-pack on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it came a little long there. I think he was playing for the corner, and you could see the side handles on the side. He was not happy with that.
Yeah, Thorsten shot good in that tournament, too.
He's playing really well.
Yeah.
He's playing. So is Mika. They're both playing very well. All right, going for the side pocket here. Center pocket. Nice shot. Jonas is up 2-0. And again, this is going to be to get to the top 4.
Yes.
So, and I can't see a score on Lucas. I think it's 0-0, but we'll check on it in a minute.
Yeah, still nothing.
Oh, okay.
Al said this match wouldn't take long. It doesn't look like it's going to.
Yeah, no, I think Matt's probably the most slower player.
Deliberate,
I think. Yeah, these other 3 kids are going to fire away.
Right.
Cool. All right, Jonas breaking up 2-0. And there's the ball he needs to make on the break. He makes the 1 ball. We'll play this carom here.
Carol in the bank. Yep.
Oh, he just missed the carom. Almost a 2-way shot, though.
Yeah.
And if you don't know Jonas, he's a 21-year-old kid from Spain. For those of you out there watching, and he's top 32 in the world. And he wears his emotions honestly.
He does. He does.
You know, you can see it. And even when he makes a good shot, he shows it a little bit sometimes as well. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that in the sport. You know, he's trying to be competitive. He's doing the best he can.
He's going to have plenty of wins.
Yep. Yeah, in fact, when he was here a couple months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, he won the Expo in Pennsylvania. And he beat Jason Shaw.
Right, yeah.
That was a big one. All right, Alberto's, and again, he's just coming off this big win over Mika, and now it seems he's a little bit sluggish. First couple shots. But missed a couple shots against Jonas. You can easily be down 3-4 nothing, right?
Quickly.
Yeah. Is he playing this combo here?
Combo.
Yes, he
doesn't
is.
really want the 3 to go in, but it might.
Ah, look at that.
Doesn't really
Nice
matter.
shot.
He had the 4 anyway. Is that the
Yep.
4 down in the corner? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so he can come around. I think he's going to, he's going to come around. He can put reverse or try to put a lot of left and come 3 rails here. Oh, he played it off the rail. Nice shot. Look at that. Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect shot. All right, guys. While we got you on here, make sure you guys are sharing the stream for these guys. These guys are putting in work, giving you guys all these fantastic matches. All you got to do is hit the share button, get it out there so people know about it. You're not going to get a better matchup than the last 5 in this tournament, I can tell you that.
I love about watching these guys is there's no hesitation or doubt. Like once they make a commit to a shot, they just fire away at it. You know, they fully commit to the shot once they decide.
And just like that, he knows he didn't have a shot there. He said, "I'm just going to play safe," and leaves Alberto almost fully behind that 8. Might be able to see a sliver here, but he's not going to be able to do much with it if he can see it. I'll still take Jose even down 0-2. Wow, Mike Matthew feeling strong about his buddy there. And John Copeland, yeah, it's definitely a rematch. The last one was 8-6. Oh, wow.
Oh, he had enough to make that.
Yeah, I didn't think he had enough to make it. He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he actually undercut it. He's going to just try to fire this bank home, I think.
Took all of about 3 seconds for him to get down and shoot
Yeah.
that too.
Yep. It looked like I thought he would make that. I thought he was a favorite to make that for sure.
I think if he took 4 seconds, he might have made it.
Yeah, Jessica, Mika, and Thorsten, 2-3. They're both playing magnificent. And like I said, Mika just took his exit out of the tournament right here. I believe it's 5th, 6th. And Alberto played perfect in that match.
Number 1. I was just talking to Mika outside, and Mika said Jose played jam up. He said he really played jam up. Not only did he play jam up, when he made a little error, he would get a roll too.
Yeah.
So everything was going his way. And Mika said it was nothing I could do.
You're not going to beat these 766 Fargos if they're getting a little bit of rolls too.
Right.
You know.
Well, when you play good, you get the good rolls. I think that's a rule of thumb.
Earl Strickland saying hi, nice production.
Yes, I love Earl.
Oh, my man, Earl Strickland. How you doing, buddy? This guy's been traveling everywhere. He's I think he's 19 years old. He's traveling to California, China. He's just going everywhere.
Love watching him play.
Wait a minute, who's 19?
Earl Strickland, come on.
Oh, yeah.
He's traveling everywhere. He's living the dream, going everywhere. California, like I said, China. It just seemed like he's doing awesome. Love Earl.
Yeah, what happened to Hunter? Didn't he have to come back today for a match, or he was knocked out yesterday?
Who's that?
Hunter Lombardo.
He just lost. Lucas just knocked him out.
Oh, he is here.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's here. Lucas just knocked him out. And Hunter, as he's practicing. That's what he does. He's a
Right.
machine. Hunter Lombardo, if he wins or loses a match, he's at a table. That's what Hunter does.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if he showed up, because I was talking to him last night. He told me he was still in.
He lost a close one to Lucas. It was 7-4.
Ed Colhane, a.k.a. the Hat out there, saying hi to everybody and hi to Earl. Ed Colhane,
Eddie, I saw him. He stopped in for a minute yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Nice to see him.
I just made NJ Poolplay a moderator on YouTube. He wants you to go in there so he can ban you for life.
Earl's 71, and what do you say? He's in New Jersey. Oh, he's in New Jersey. All right, that's home sweet home, Earl. Take it easy. You deserve it. You've been working your butt off. All right, and it's 2-1 here. Jonas versus Alberto, and again, it's a race to 7. And this is on the one-loss side. The winner is going to be in the top 4, so.
Amazing. A strong field. for a 2,500 ad. And the reason for that is because some of the pros are already in town for the U.S. Open. Next weekend, over 100 entries of super pros from around the world come by Racks Sports Bar and Grill in West Hempstead, Long Island. Bring a picture of yourself with the pro, and he'll sign it. Pool is one of the sports, unlike hockey, NFL, baseball. You can't get close to the players. Pool, it's rubbing elbows with the players. Mika, known as the Iceman.
Yep.
Everybody say, well, he's cold as ice. No, he's really a sweetheart. He's a
Not
great
off
guy.
the table. He's not.
Right. Really.
Al just says hello, and now the chat's blowing up. Hello, Earl. Hello, Earl. Everybody loves Earl.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
I don't know what kind of writing that is. Doo-doo.
All right. Jose Alberto Delgado Hernandez breaking down 1-0.
Take care of that.
Dry break, as you alluded to earlier. It seems like we're
Yes.
getting a lot of dry breaks on this.
Yeah.
I know we do a lot of 9-ball, right? But, this 10-ball, doesn't this 10-ball solve the whole magic racking problem?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It makes it even to everybody.
When you're breaking from the box.
Yeah,
absolutely.
with making from the box, it just makes it. I mean, I don't see any of these pros having that true advantage every single time. You know what I mean? So it's just.
And since you mentioned a rack, AccuRack, made by Chris Renfro of Outsville, is a sponsor here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Well, he supported Steven. Yeah.
That's awesome. I think they're by far hands down the best racks. I do. I really like them.
Hand racks?
Yeah.
Or
No.
AccuRack.
Yeah, AccuRacks.
Yeah.
I like them. We use them at Yale as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We use them at
Nice.
Yale for all the big games.
Yeah, they made it on material kind of last longer than what your regular template would.
Yeah.
There's a lot of study goes into that. Chris is really a scientist when it comes to developing. You guys don't know his credentials, but he's a highly engineering department. He graduated, and when he says he's going to make something round and square that can roll, believe me, he'll do it. He'll do it.
All right, good shot by Alberto, but he's a little weird here to get on this 4-ball. I don't know if he's going to try to get back and draw back a hair.
I think he would just pull it back, yeah.
Katie Burley, what are you doing? Oh, good. I try to make Katie smile.
Earl says, I'm going back to practice. Of course you are, Earl. Who's going to win the event? Ooh, talk about throwing us a softball. That's not a softball. You like Moritz?
Lee Van's got to be the favorite,
Like
doesn't
Lee
he?
Van?
I would think so.
Listen, I'm going to. Nice shot right there by Jonas. I'm going to go on a limb and say Lucas. Lucas is going to come around. How about that?
Well, it's okay. I mean,
Lucas.
that's part of your stable, right?
Absolutely. I mean, he played more. It's a great match.
Honestly, any of the guys left
The
can win
four
it.
ball got away from him.
Absolutely.
Not a guy left that can't win.
You're absolutely right,
He
100%.
played that 4-5, and the 4 got away from him. The new cloth let the cue ball roll, so he's forced to play rail first. Not a bad shot being where the 6 is. Just stay out of the corner pocket. Being where the 6 is, he just has to make this off the rail. That's all he has to do. Oh,
Nice shot.
How about that?
I said, oh, it's all he has to do, like it was hard. This kid just gets up there and swings for the fence like Babe Ruth.
Well, listen,
Wow.
when you're upstate, Al, you say, people do. That's what
couldn't-
happens, Al.
But he made it look simple, Bobby. It's scary.
Yeah, it was beautiful, right?
Really scary.
And he's all business as usual. He's a top professional. A little streeter, maybe than he wanted. He's just got to go forward here.
Yeah, this is not going to pose a problem. Oh, well, I guess it will.
Bobby, you called it right. Anytime
Yeah.
you got to force a ball against the green,
Yeah, I saw it in his face. He kind of shook his head, and
you know his body language, yeah?
yeah, absolutely.
Sharkstream posted, who's Lucas should play? Who Lucas should play one pocket? I think Dennis
Oh, I
Spears.
posted that. What do we think here? Who do you think we should get him?
Dennis Spears is pretty strong. I don't know if Bobby would want Dennis Spears. Maybe bring up Shannon the Cannon Dalton.
There's a couple of them, right? What about this guy Tony T-Rex? Ever hear about that guy? What about him?
Tony Cohan?
Yeah, I got to spend some time with
You'd
him.
have to. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe get a hold of him. That might be.
Oh, we can get a hold of him.
Is he any
but
good at one pocket?
I believe he's moving back down to Orleans. He actually was a Derby City one-pocket champion this past Derby City, yeah.
Yeah. He's always in the close area of the finals of that event, right?
And he's got more patches than a NASCAR driver. And not that they don't sponsor him, they do sponsor him.
Yeah.
He's not one to wear the patches where they don't. He's a true gentleman. Oh. Well, it's enough playing with this 8-ball, guys. Let's get it done.
Yep. Yep, and they're both. This game is so funny, you know what I mean? Sometimes I remember used to talk to Phil Davis. You guys know Phil Davis.
Of course.
And, you know, and I'd say, how did that person beat you? What happened? And he just said, you know, the balls, they rolled funny. They rolled, you know, and I finally learned what it meant. I didn't know what it meant at first, but it's a simple shot that you think he should make, but that off angle a little bit makes a big world of a difference. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah, because you come on the wrong side of a ball. And that's why a lot of the top pros, they don't only have plan A. They go on plan A and B.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
what should happen on the shot? Not that they plan it as soon as they get up at the table, but now let's take this for example. Let's say this was somewhat of a weird shot. They think of not only plan A and B. Well, if it's plan B, I might wind up over here. Am I going to be good? So they're thinking not only just to get to the next ball.
Yep.
They're thinking 2 shots.
Absolutely. Yeah, and see, like that's perfect right there. Little stretch, so a little stretch.
Who are the other players still in? Well, we can name them off the top of our hat. Well, what I advise you to do is go to digitalpool.com, events or tournaments, and click on Racks tournament, and you can see the brackets right there. Lucas is still in. These 2 gentlemen are still in. Levan is still in.
And Moritz.
And Moritz Newhauser.
That's it.
Yes.
So after this round between Lucas and Matt and Jonas and Alberto, it's going to be 4. Down to 4, final 4. And then now let's take a break and leave all the equipment here because you're going to be right back to work in a couple days.
Oh, yeah, this is all staying in place. A little more fine-tuned in and a couple of more additives we're going to do for the big tournament next weekend.
Always doing that. Always doing that.
Trying.
Dennis is the coolest dude.
Dennis is a cool dude.
All right. Yeah, maybe Dennis. I mean, you know, we're trying to, obviously, with the Shark Stream with Lucas, we're trying to get him well-known.
Lucas knows Dennis.
You know, yeah, so you want to get people out there to play. I mean, get people to watch, you know. Because I always talk about Savannah. She does great marketing. And
Absolutely.
She does that by getting it
so
out
do
there.
you, Bobby.
Yeah.
Don't be so modest. I like
Yeah.
your marketing.
Well, that's what I try to do, you know.
It's beautiful. I love it.
And, you know, I'm all about it. I promote you. I promote Savannah. We raised $500 for that event, me versus her.
That's
so
nice.
And that went to her funding for traveling.
Oh, beautiful.
So, you know what I mean? We gave that to her. Said,
I
hey,
like stories like
go
that.
do your traveling, you know what I mean? And the Shark Stream guys just gave a little donation. And I said, for this match, anything you donate goes to her. And, you know, that's what we got. So it's pretty good. And speaking of donations, if you want to donate to Al, you can click right there and send his PayPal and Zelly's all right up there.
Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate it. Okay, final reminder. We emailed you recently that failed to claim. The buyer stated that they did not make this purchase or participation. Oh, I got to get Zach on this. I don't know what this means.
That's a good shot. You got the extension, but again, this is what I'm talking about. When it's funny, it's very makeable, and position's just going to be a little harder than normal. If he's either side of that 4-ball, it's easy position.
Uh-oh, trouble in River City here.
Wow.
Yep.
I think he got himself hooked.
And when they start rolling funny, it just keeps going. You know what I mean? You
It just
can't
gets
get
a little
out.
bit worse every time, yeah.
Yeah, and then so you make that perfect shot to get out of it.
You ever have a dream when you were stuck in the mud and like a ghost was chasing you and you couldn't move, like the stairs turned into gum and stuff? That's what it's like.
Yeah.
I have a few of those dreams.
How about that?
How do you handle that one?
Beautiful.
That's a great shot. That's one of my hardest shots. I mean, over a ball like that is so hard.
tough.
This could be touchy. You know, the 9 could get in the way here. You got to be careful. You might want to go underneath it instead of going on top of the 9, unless you got the table speed down pat, because you got the side pocket to deal with. You got to get that window. I think down below is the safer shot. But
I like what you're saying now. I like exactly what you're saying.
he's playing the above. He's playing above the 9. Oh, he did go below.
That's
That
right,
was
too.
the shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he got to it, but unfortunately missed the shot. Jonas licking his chops here with a pretty good opportunity. You know, he has that problem that Alberto had. He's got to get on the opposite side of the 9-ball.
He could stay below here also.
Yeah, he can kill it. He can
Yeah.
hit it with a lot of reverse, unless he feels confident. He played basically to the rail, and he got himself in a little heated trouble here, I believe.
Yeah, again, that's that funny angle. You're just not a little side either way, and he's pretty good.
I think he's got it, Bobby. He did have it. Sometimes as good as these players are, sometimes you don't see that other option. You know, should I play the yards up here? I think we got a hot seat match next. Oh no, they got a Winter Classic here at Rax. I'll fill you guys in on that. I just got that message.
All right, and it's a big game here for Alberto. Down 3-1. You don't want to go down by 3 games in a race to 7.
Absolutely not. I don't think either one of these players would want to spot each other 3 games at any given time.
Right. All right. Jonas with an opportunity here.
Yeah, this has 4-1 written all over it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just got to make sure
you don't travel another 2 revolutions.
Yeah. I don't know if he's a little frustrated or rushing there. He's a little off kilter from the first couple racks.
He's freewheeling.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is his normal pace.
That's it.
You know. Hector Sanchez Sr. saying hi to Bobby.
What's up, Hector? How you doing, buddy? Make sure you share the stream out there, all right?
And go join the Shark Stream page, folks.
Yeah, he's a good guy for the Shark Stream. He runs our tournament with low handicaps. We do he does a tournament, APA 5, which is probably like 500 and far going under, and he fills it. 64 people.
Oh,
like
beautiful.
3 times a month. I mean,
hey, Hector, I like that.
Yeah, we stream it and everything. It's just, it's a good time.
Beautiful.
Good time. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You know, when you're head 3-1 instead of taking a cut, let me just play bank.
Mm-hmm. Who needs position?
Right. Neil Gold. He was here yesterday. He's from Long Island. Great player.
Hello, Neil.
No habla inglés. He's a trip.
Yeah, Cutter Bank. Well, he answered that question, right? On that 10 ball.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
I believe as a road partner, when you're traveling like these 2 guys, hey, if I come in the cash or, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You could even say, let's split everything we make for this road trip. And I had somebody in the box yesterday that did a road trip in a van. And they started out with 10,000 and turned it into 20,000, which was a nice story.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's great for like the road hustlers, but when you get to these type level professionals, I talked about it earlier on the stream. There's so much more at stake with as far as sponsorships and putting on your resume. Hey, I went to Rax and won the 10 ball. You know what I mean? You can put that stuff
and being a role model on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I think it's a little bit more, and I see the competitive in these guys. So we'll see if Alberto's going to be able to do something here because Jonas is in control right now.
I think Mr. Delgado's in the driver's seat to kick this 1 or 2 rails, let's say, long rail to the left, the short rail, and kick it 2 rails and let the cue ball naturally gravitate behind the 7 for a shot on the 3. I don't think he's going to take it this way. I think he's going to go to the other side of the table.
Is the question, is he going to try to make it or is he going to try to play it safe, right?
He's going to the other side of the table. No, you're going to have to play the shot and then try to get position on a 3.
Yep.
Mr. Holden. All right. Oh, he's got the rail first this way.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to make it.
Okay, he had enough.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's going to be all right here.
It worked out for him.
There's those rolls we were talking about earlier. You got to get them once in a while.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's one mistake. Take a look.
Yep.
You can take a look at it here. Just right in the drink. It's an automatic if you get behind that ball. Back to the live action.
Jose needs to get out of this wreck.
How you doing there, Neil Gold? Nice to see you. All right, so I think the 5's out of a little bit of trouble here. So that's what he's figuring out, how to get to the 5 ball, have a clean shot. Everything-
Dios míos. I'm sorry, Bobby.
That's all right. They're fine. Oh, Raymond over there. He's in Florida, right?
That's right.
Raymond in Florida.
He says, what's a good way? Somebody says, what's a good way to raise chickens? And Raymond Lenaz says, to teach them how to drink. I'm coming for you, Neil. I want to work my way out there. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday I'm going to try to make it. I'll definitely post where I am. So I'd like to play in some three-cushion billiards. I know you're a good player. It don't matter. I haven't hit a ball since Jason's room, and I think I could still beat you.
Nice. Nice. All right, guys. Anybody out there watching digital pool? I can't really see the score from Lucas, so trying to figure out what the score
Oh,
is.
here's it. The question was, can chickens
It's
drink
1-1 over there.
liquor?
Oh, what a shot there
Answer
by
was, if you raise
Jose.
them. That's
Great
what-
shot.
Bobby, that's what it was. The question was, can chickens drink liquor? And Raymond Lenaz's answer was, if you raise them right.
Well, we have a kicking chicken that
Yes,
commentates on our
Brian.
booth, and he will definitely drink a little liquor.
Brian
So,
Carroll.
That chicken's definitely drinking a little liquor, so he must have been raised right. Nice
Fly
job,
ball,
Ray.
does he use the 9? I think he might use, he's drawing back to the rail. Why not just use the 9 ball and come out natural? He's drawing straight back. Oh, he did. He did. All right. He didn't have to use the 9 ball. He came out natural.
And he might even get the angle that he needs here. He does. I'll tell you what, Jonas does not want to get him to start stroking. He's so smooth when he gets going.
Yeah, Mika said the guy, he said Delgado shot.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. He said he got a couple of rolls. When you're shooting good, you get a couple of rolls. He said, but other than that, Mika said there was nothing I could do. You got the rolls and you were shooting good.
I mean, seriously, when's the last time you've seen Mika lose 7-1 to anybody?
I tell you,
I
the
mean,
Turning Stone,
yeah.
he was shooting like Mika back in the day at the Turning
Yeah,
Stone.
right. That's what I'm saying. He's playing
He had a
fantastic.
great tournament.
He was on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, because so was Thorsten. Then he goes and beats him. You know?
yeah,
he's playing awesome.
Hey, Tommy Romano. What's up, buddy? You going to see you in a little while?
Wow.
I
look at that.
almost went to drink there.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Paul. 1-1, close match. Appreciate that. And again, Matt's going to take his time a little bit. He's going to slow the pace down of Lucas. You know, Lucas is going to want to run around the table and run the rack on him. So,
Met plays a little more deliberate.
yes. Yes.
Put him under the clock in like a 30-second clock or
Yep.
20-second clock, and you see a different Met. I think he steps his game up and he shoots even better, but he refuses to see it. I've been there streaming him when the clock was on.
That's the case with a few guys.
Yeah, and he shot actually better. It's hard to believe, but he did.
I love the shot clock in billiards. I do.
So do I.
I do.
I don't think Earl likes it.
Oh, he missed that bank. Last time he hit it perfect.
What
This one,
girl?
he missed it by.
What girl, Pat?
No, Earl. I don't think Earl likes the shot.
Earl
clock.
wants a 20-second clock
Yes.
on every shot. It's tough. You see some of these players that are used to playing a little deliberate, and once they get under the clock, the ones that can't fade it, really, they look like amateurs.
Yep.
It's scary. It's really scary. But once you get used to playing under 20 seconds, I think everybody will turn into another Diaz, you know, the speed pool player.
Right.
Or Lucas Salvas out of Canada.
Yeah.
You know.
Sophie.
Yeah.
Sophie
80% of the
shoots
time,
lightning
you
fast.
can see what to do anyway. You know what you're going to do. Just get up there and do it.
Right. Yeah, it's easier said than done from here. It's pretty
Right.
easy. Take it easy now, pal. Cut him off, Bobby.
I don't need a shot clock. I just need a stroke.
Hey, Nick Marino. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, Nicky, what's up, man?
We got Pat Byrne in the booth with us, Bobby Hilton, of course, and myself. And Pat Byrne sitting in the navigation seat. Bobby's at the helm, and I'm sitting in the co-pilot. So we're flying a plane.
That's it.
If I smoke any more, that stuff will be going to the moon. I'm only kidding, guys. To the break we go.
All right.
There goes the 2.
All right, there's the break, and he does make a ball. He's
Did
not
he
gonna be
make one of
happy.
those side pocket balls, Bobby?
He did.
Okay.
He did. Went right in the side.
He's got a shot on the 2 also. Oh, no, the one's still there.
Hey, Pat. Nick's saying hi to you, Pat, too.
Nick Mariano, hey.
You know, Nick, he does Q repairs and table work. from Connecticut. Nice guy.
All right, we got a nice little push out here. Always fun. What do you think the percentage that they give him back? 20, 25?
On this
lower?
shot?
On any shot. When you push out, what percentage is a
Depends
player
on
going to
the
give
shot.
it back?
Depends on the. You know how it is. Depends on the shot. Can
Yeah.
your incoming player play a good safe? Is it easiest shot? You know.
Now
There's
a lot of people
to weigh.
Right. A lot of people push the jumps now. You know what I mean? The people that can jump real well.
Yeah, they're not
know?
going to do that against Federer.
No,
You know?
definitely not.
Definitely the best jump player in the world, in my opinion. Only in my opinion. But yeah, it depends on the shot they leave you with. So a shot like this, he's getting it back from me. And if he don't get it back, then I'm going to go yell at Jonas.
But we just seen Alberto make this
Gonna yell
similar
at him.
shot. He made that 6 ball.
Oh,
remember?
wait a minute. He gave
I
me
would say on a
So-
professional level, it's low.
Oh, he
to
gave him
give
the
X.
shot. He got a clear shot to roll it.
Yeah, he's got a clear shot. Just over a ball. That's a good shot.
He fouled it
what
too.
happened?
He did, huh?
And that's why you give it back. But
Yep.
the reason Jonas took it is because, hey, they're friends. I'll try something. Like, what are you fishing me into? You know? I mean, look at Bobby, you mentioned the 4 ball being trapped like that, I think on the left-hand
Yeah.
side, right?
Yeah, and the 7 probably clears the 10, but yeah, the 4 is definitely the issue ball here, Al.
Well, you could play the combination, right, and still win the match if you call the 4-10.
You can. I see the top pros very rarely playing combos, it seems to me. You know, it's just
Well, in this situation, I mean, if you can get below it, you know, after
Yeah.
playing the 3 ball, then so be it. But I think it's a pretty easy shot whether you go rail first, making the 10. In other words, you don't have to hit a direct combination. You can go 4 ball, rail, and then 10 ball. But at this
or I
point,
can give him ball and hand back and let him figure it out.
that's such a tough angle to
Yeah.
scratch.
It is. It's mind-blowing because if you were trying to bank a ball, an object ball to go on the side, it would be
Yeah.
almost impossible.
Right.
That's right.
It's unreal.
So when that happens, you're like, wow, how could that happen to me? So Jonas is playing underneath the 4. Or he's got the option. He's got an option here. He can actually hold it and play the 4-10. I don't think he's going to, but most players like to run out, like Bobby said. Of River City. Way to go,
Trying to
Troy.
come underneath it.
Fortunate.
Ah,
Gerard straight back and make the 10.
that's what I'm talking about. Al. And sticking behind the 7 too, just
Yeah.
in case.
I don't know if he called it or not. He probably didn't.
He's not doing it.
He fired.
Yeah.
Here comes the rail first 10 ball.
And he might have a jump shot here, or maybe see it. I'm not sure. He was pointing to where he wanted it to be. He wanted to be closer to the 6 ball, so it was more of a safety 2-way shot. I think Del Sim learned on a 10-second shot clock. Del plays.
He plays pretty fast.
When he's in stroke, he's amazing to watch.
Absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
my God.
He beat Jason Sharon Steinway, probably one of the best matches Dell played.
Very good straight
He was
ball
down
player
like
also.
7-1, race to 9. He comes back and beats Jason. That's unheard of.
Yeah, right.
Who wants to give Jason Shaw 6 games on the wire going to 9?
Unreal. That's unreal.
Dell shot Jam out, and it was an official tournament. I think it was a WPS.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's won some big ones. He won the one at Sandcastle as
Yeah,
well.
that was a big one.
Yeah, he won a couple of
I
them.
think that's the biggest one he won.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Absolutely. And that last shot on the 8 ball was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yep.
Dell's listening. He actually woke me up this morning. He said, Al, you got to go.
He was actually played a tough match against Lucas. Lucas had him like 5-0, and Lucas missed one shot, and then it's 5-5.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, next thing you know, you look up and it's
Yeah, I
even.
was.
That's Dell.
Yeah.
And and same thing with Alaska. You know, Sean Morgan has now come out of the woodworks. He's going to get back into playing tournaments. He's going to pick and choose which tournament he wants to play in. He will be here next weekend. He will be also at Jason Shaw's room, and he will be at the U.S. Open. So he's picking and choosing main big events. But yesterday he couldn't get started. I went out there twice, and I said to Sean, I know Sean when he had black hair. When he was a kid, just come from Alaska. And I said, Sean, just shoot the balls. You know what to do. But it's easier said than done, you know, when you come back and you try to get your game back. Because your brain says, I know what to do, but your body's not reacting. And,
All right, this is a ball in hand here. Nothing's tied up now. The 4 balls out.
7 balls still a problem ball if it don't go.
I think it goes. I mean, he could get underneath it as well.
You're not leaning over to see if the 7 goes, do you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to change.
You know.
It's a flat screen.
Sorry about that. I'm glad there's no booth camera.
I do it
looking at me, looking at the camera
I
like
do
that.
it myself.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And we got some football season, right? Football. You excited about football, Al? You follow football at all?
Nah, when it gets down to the Super Bowl or baseball, when it gets down to the World Series. Other than that,
Nice.
I don't really watch unless it's on and I get interested in the game. But
Yep.
I get too much on my plate as it is.
Yeah, I got you.
So it must go.
All right, so it must
You
go.
would
Yeah,
think.
absolutely.
At least a half a pocket, unless he's playing the rail first 10 ball. No, he's looking at the pocket.
Yep. Kevin Malley, the Spartans. That's right. They're battling it out.
He's playing rail first 10 ball. Or he banking this. What is he doing? It's scary. He's making it. He played the 10
Oh, he
ball
did play
direct.
the 10 ball. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice shot. 4-3.
That's a good way to get out of the match. I mean, that rack there.
Yep.
William Alley saying, hey, Bobby Hilton, great job supporting Pool. Good way to go.
Thanks. Will, congratulations to you on your big win. I know you won the Ironman at Rhode Island, Mike DeMarco event. Congratulations.
Ironman, yeah.
Nice job. Big win. This guy's been battling, playing as well. Real good player. He seems always struggle, get to the finals, and here he is winning a big event. So
Right.
got to persevere.
Love you, Del. I have nothing bad to say about you, man, at all.
He must have just joined you then. He didn't hear what you were saying earlier, huh?
He was listening. He's got his earphones in as he does the dishes. The wife's got him doing chores.
Got to wash out those beer mugs, right?
Yeah, the one you took from Rax. All right, let's see what this young man can do from here. He's been hitting them good, too. Pretty square. And he almost made the side pocket balls, which would be the 5 and a 6. But don't take out the 2 and 3 going 3 rails. Watch the 5 and 6. Close. Both of them close.
Almost.
And the 2 and 3 got kicked.
Did he get enough juice on the 1 here?
Negative.
Nope.
It's going to hang.
Nope. Look at that 2 ball. Yeah, that's what he's pointing to.
Can Jonas get to the 1 now?
Well, he can probably get to the 1. The problem is the 2, 8, and 6 up there. He's going to break them apart and play into a jump shot? Oh, no, he's not. He just played into a jump.
He's getting this back. He's got to be getting this back. Yeah, he's got to be getting this back. And that's what we were talking about earlier. You know what I mean? Some people will like the jump, take the jump, push to it, and some players, can jump, but
You got to give it back to him, Bobby, because how is he going to get on the 2?
Right.
yeah,
That's what Jose's thinking.
he's going to try to sauce this ball around on the jump shot. All right,
hard
guys, pay attention.
On the rail like that, it's tough.
Oh, he tried to draw it back.
Yeah. He wanted to get in between. See where his finger was? Now he's got no choice but to kick there.
And this is big because if he breaks it up and leaves Alberto a shot, it's a tie ball game. Terrible. He's got to get back for that 3 too. So he's got to cut it in, right? Cut it in to win, right?
Gotta cut it in. He can get under the 9, I think.
We have to say
Short
thank
shot
you
on the
Upstate
3.
Allen, his crew for the stream. I love your passion for the game. Well, it's not only me. It takes all of us. Appreciate the kind words. Bobby Hilton and Pat Byrne in the booth, and the players, tournament directors, the pool rooms for sure. But
Yep.
thank you, Scott, for the kind words. Appreciate it.
Yep, very nice.
Yeah, this is playing in real short here to get on the left side of the 3. He's playing it to stay
Yeah.
on the right side.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, that could have been a possible tie ball game. Let's see if Jonas can pull this back. It had a lot of spin. That ball would have been
He's gonna
creeping
get
down.
the
Yeah, there's some juice on it.
If that 2 would have went in
Flipped in the
clean and he straightened out that stroke pad, yeah, he made the 9. Yeah. If he would have straightened out that stroke and didn't bump anything, that cue ball had enough spin on it to get all the way down table.
Oh, wow. Hit both sides of the side here. He definitely seems like he's rushing a little bit. You know, he's not putting the time that every shot deserves in this tournament right now. You never know what goes on in their head, though. They could be a little flustered from a couple shots ago. You know, you're not sure what they're thinking.
So bring the 2 down here and keep the cue ball over by the 5, 6, 8.
Oof.
Get a slide, though. You get a slide and hit the 8 would probably be the best move, and hope you stay right behind the 6. If you slide between the 8 and the 6, the cue ball comes back out and leaves a duck. He's playing the wall.
That's exactly what he called right there.
Nice and easy. There's
Might
the
get a window.
Oh, God. And my pet peeve, just calling pool, is keep the next object ball in rotation away from the 10 ball. Away from the money ball.
Yep.
Depending on what you're playing.
He's calling the 10 ball.
Katie says, I said, I'm live with Bobby Hilton. She says, oh, really? She's watching. Is he commentating right now? Yes, he is. We love you, Katie.
Oh, Scott, yeah.
I said that above.
Is the Russian guy coming in the booth? Where is Alex? Was he on earlier?
I saw him messing around over on a diamond over there in the corner.
Oh, okay. Must have big action or something.
Katie's watching. Katie, stop teasing me.
Oh, Katie, come on, get back in the booth. I miss you. That was a lot of fun at Turning Stone.
I said, I'm in the booth commentating with Bobby. She said, oh, really? And then her next question is, Delgado beat Jonas? She's watching the match. Katie's great. We're going to start a YouTube channel. It's going to be called Upstate Allen Red. It's going to be like Howard Stern show.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Nice save there by Alberto. And look at this.
Look at this. It's gonna.
And that's right where he pointed to too. He's like, I'm gonna put it right here.
Did he get him? Did he get that angle? Oh, he did cut that angle up.
That was magnificent.
Yeah. Got a little bit of bail money. 2 rails, aim for the corner pocket. You know. The good thing about this is you can't scratch on this unless you give them real short. You know what I mean, on either side of it. So you come in to play the pocket.
Trying to make this ball is what he's doing.
Yeah, well,
that's what he's trying to do right there.
That's what you do. You come and
hear
play
the crowd. That was a great shot.
You come and play the pocket is what you do because you can't scratch going into the face.
Two real position here. Got to hit a little firm. All right, kill it. There you go. That's even better. Great stroke. Great stroke by Jose.
Kevin says that was a duck from the kick 2 rails into that 2 ball. It did look like it was a duck to him, didn't it?
Pull us back to the 5 on the side, I guess.
Al, I got some Brits coming to play Matchroom.
I think my check must have bounced, Al. He doesn't have my Shark Stream shirt on anymore. My check must have bounced to him.
He changed from a Sharky.
He had the Shark Stream shirt on yesterday.
But I'll come in the booth and sweat some more. All right, cool, Del. All right. Absolutely. Hey, Del, you know, Del, Pat, anybody that sits in this booth, I always tell them there's no doors. If there's a seat, come on and sit down. You can control, do whatever you want. You know, as long as we behave and don't cuss and say anything out of the ordinary, like Del does.
All right, guys. Anybody out there watching the Lucas match? Can you give us an update? Again, I can't see it from. I can see the match, but I can't see the score.
The screen on that table is actually whited out. It just came back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they what they do is they refresh.
Mets actually up 3-2 on him.
Oh, okay. I think Met might be his nemesis. Mets beat him, I think, three times in a row or
is
something
that right?
like that. Yeah. You know, and I think it's because he slows him down and brings him to his pace.
Right.
You know.
Well, he plays deliberate. That's his game. You know, telling a person that they play slow. Let me tell you how me and Nick Vaughn get along. Okay, talking about slow play. I want to break Nick Warner's chops, right? So I go to a place in Ohio, and Nick Warner's there. I said, Nick, how you doing? He goes, oh, I'm doing great, just getting older, you know. And now Nick and I, we did a lot of commentary together. So I said, Nick, you know, all these years I wanted to tell you what I don't like about your game. He says, what's that, Al? I said, you play really slow. And he looks at me. Nick's a small guy, right? He could be on the Wizard of Oz, you know, and one of those lollipop kids, right? And he looks up.
Nick, if you're listening.
He looks up. Yeah, it's okay. I can call him. He looks up at me. He goes, F you. I love the guy. He's a true down-to-earth. And if you need anything as far as your cloth products, you know, his papers.
Q's, right? Q's.
Q's.
Nick
Warner Q's, yeah.
Yep.
Make sure to check him out. I do have his logos, but I didn't put him up here because I was under the gun.
He's a champion. He's a champion, world champion.
So that slow, that's what the player thinks in their head when you say to them, well, they're playing slow. They're like, what? Who the hell are you? You know, it's more like a more deliberate play. Instead of saying hate, you say dislike, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a better term. That's the kind of term I use. And
we,
Julie Ha, if you're listening, I love you and I love Jimmy. Come on by.
All right, we got 4-4 now, so it's really tightened up. And Lucas just won a rack, so it's 3-3 there. So it's anybody's game.
Two ball
went 3 rails in a row.
3 rail in a row.
Yeah.
And the 3 almost did it too.
Yeah, playing a little long, the 3 because of the cloth. But come tomorrow and the day after, this is going to tighten up. By the time next weekend comes, this table will be tight. It'll be tightening up. There's not going to be much slide on it. And that's going to become a factor. It's going to become a big factor.
Absolutely. This is not call pocket. It's
he
call
play the
10
10
ball.
yet? Does he play the 10?
Somebody's asking us. It's not call pocket. You have to call the 10 ball.
The only ball you have to do call, correct.
Yep.
Does he play it? I don't like playing. I
don't
play
like
safe.
it. I don't like it at all.
He's putting the cue ball right there with a 6-7. I like it. But you got to draw back.
Right.
So what happens to the 1? You bank it 2 rails down towards the short cushion at the bottom of your screen at that shot.
That's what I'm thinking. And then get some action on these 2 balls. So you got to get to where he needs to be.
He just played across table. He tried to leave it down there.
How about that?
Oh, good thinking, Jonas. That's a new one. Get the rack out of the way before it affects the roll. Because that was on his behalf, right? If the ball would have rolled more. Yep. Good move. Yo.
Wow, how about that? I was going to say something.
Make the 3 too in case the 1 don't go.
And he doesn't even crack a smile.
Well, I was going to say something before that. I saw, you could tell the last couple of racks he wasn't himself. And
right.
He's a little upset, I think. And now he just came out and said, all right.
Yes.
Show you streamers what I'm all about, you know? This is tough here to get on the 6 ball. Yeah, you need to go a little farther than that.
Bobby, mute one.
I think he was trying to hold it in the rail.
Yeah, it's going to have to, what do you think, bank it here? He hit it. All right, Alberto. Pretty good opportunity here. Absolutely. What are you thinking, 2 rail position or try to come all the way around 3 rails?
What is this, 2 rails?
I don't know. 2 is going to try to come 3, come all the
draw
way around?
I like him going above the 7. He went underneath it, and that's the reason I liked him going above it is because of that 10 ball. Because you got to come in short. When you go above it, you come past that 10 ball and get above the 7.
Yeah.
I thought that was a shot. Yeah, you had to go long, in my personal opinion. Who am I? But somebody getting shirts. Yes. I'll tell you what, they got some awesome food here, Raymond. I had stuff last night was called udon noodles, the spicy one. Oh, man.
Oh, that's so good.
What was that here? You got that here?
I only ate it 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the beef.
I think I didn't try it, but I think Jonas had that last night. It looked really good.
Good stuff.
And Lucas is trying to take his pace now. So just that quick, he's shooting the 10 ball here to go up 4-3. How about that? How quick was that? It seems like he was just tying it up, right?
Well,
right.
This one here has been a runaway on Jonas' behalf, and look at the score here.
Yeah.
''Cause
All right,
this is why the cream of the crop is rising to the top here.
It really has. It really, really has. And again, you're not going to see him roll back and forth the reels. He plays really, really simple position.
He does. He keeps it very simple.
And
Well,
that
he
one
went a
is-
little too far. But
That
he's
one
okay.
got away from there.
He's all right. Just to the middle of the table, off the rail. Draw it to the rail, the middle of the table. Anywhere in the middle, he's good. Unless he goes 3. Yeah, he tried to go 3, and the
Oh,
10 ball
wow.
again got in the way. 5-4.
Wow.
Jose Alberto Delgado Hernandez. Man, I
that
would
was a
hate
good
to write
shot
that.
too. I mean, if he hits it in the 10 goes towards the pocket, it's a duck tap in.
That 10 ball was in that area with that 3 rail. You know, he had to take his time and weigh that out. He knows 3 cushion billiards. He can play that too.
Yep. All right, we got 2 good ones going on. We got Lucas up 4-3, and what is the semifinals or no quarters? 6 to get to 4. I don't know what you call that.
We
6
got 6
players to
left?
get down to 4. Yeah.
So it'll be 5th, 6th, and then
yeah. Then down to the top 4.
what was I going to say? Somebody said, Viviani. It's actually Gio. I know who you are, Gio. I wish you would come by, man. I haven't seen you. Well, the last time I saw you, I was here. Gio's a good player. Stand-up guy. Give me a second. I got some more.
Alberto is my idol since I was 3. Ah, very nice. Very nice. That was a long time ago, right? How old is she?
Sorry, Bobby. What is it? Oh, you're talking in the chat? Okay.
Frank says it was Alberto's been her idol since she was 3.
Who is that?
Frank?
Candela.
Frank Candela. Him, Frank. Is it Frank or Frank?
Wow.
F-R-E-N-K.
Call this, Tawny.
But he's a good guy to idolize. He's a great player and a superhuman being. And he is one of the funniest guys. And he's those people that are quietly funny. They just sneak the little jokes in there. If you're not paying attention, you're going to miss it. But, oh, man, he's got us cracking up. How about that for a break? Take that for a textbook break.
Oh, yeah. We'll can that one.
Not only does he make a ball, he's got a perfect clean shot on this 2 ball. I mean the 1 ball, I'm sorry. On the 1 ball. I don't see any problem here.
Nope.
Think he's going to try to play 4 in the side?
Yeah.
Probably, right? Get the 4 in the side. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go for the 4-10. I think he's going to go
He
4
might
or
just
5.
pinch this back a little bit to create an angle or go up table.
Yeah. All right, he's going to have to stroke this one a little bit here.
I think he wanted to come back just a little more than that, but he'll manage it.
But he does. He has an impressive stroke. And there it is. Look at that. Doesn't get better than that.
No.
I mean, he's got a nice angle looking on the 5. And everything else is duck, duck, goose, if you would call it. Just going to follow this forward to the 5 in the same pocket.
Yep.
A little stun shot here. It can be straight if you want, actually. Straight or an angle on this one.
Yeah.
You always want a
Doesn't
little
really
angle,
matter.
though.
Yeah, you would think, but I mean, yeah, well, not bad. Nice angle. And the 9's hanging right there, so Jose's going to be on the hill here.
Yeah, and that's going to be the elimination round for Jonas. Whoever loses this is forced to start the car when Bobby's ready.
Yep. I got a little straight, but that's not going to be a problem.
Got an announcement to make right after Jose runs this rack down to the 10 ball. Something that's going on at racks. What I like to do is promote what's going on at the room. And right here, they got a Winter Classic. I know a lot of people that have Winter Classics. I happen to be at racks, and I was handed this. So it's December 2nd and 3rd, of course, this year. Make sure to get in touch with Steven. The information is on that flyer. They usually have a great event. They also have a Halloween party to give away $5,000 for best costume during Halloween. But this is the Winter Classic for pool. Put that on your list. I'll be December 16th. I think I'll be here on Long Island. So I don't know if I'll be there for that one, but I'm doing something with a Winter Classic on Long Island, and I'll announce that once it's confirmed. It's a big tournament, but I'm still waiting on for connections. All the pieces work together. So, but this one here is at Rax, the second and the third. Let's get back to camera one, and because Jose set the break. On the hill, 6'4". Bobby
And
Hilton in the box.
If he breaks
And
like
Pat
he did
Burke.
last time, that's over. He broke absolutely perfect, spot on, made a ball, and everything was wide open.
Who was that was taking Jose when he was down 2-0?
I was 2.0 from Florida. From Florida.
2.0.
Yeah, got a good pick on that one.
All right, let's see if he breaks them the same way. Man, he's got some break.
Oh, he didn't get nothing this time. Oh, did he? Or did he? He did.
Oh, he got the 5 ball.
Yep.
And I think the 2 goes
two.
between the 4-7.
It looks like it does.
Even if it don't, he can get to the other side of it.
Right.
But if it does, it makes it a little bit easier.
And you see the little smile, I think, Jonas is, because he didn't break that cleanly. The pros sometimes they get a little funny because the ball didn't go in cleanly. It just got kicked in, but it's a big break and good opportunity here for Jose.
Right.
I guess
Jonas dogging it off for his buddy. Well, Joe, if that's the case, then so be it. But when these guys are on the table, they look like they're playing as lackadaisy in a sandbox. But if this was a situation where they wanted to give each other a game, that's fine with me. They're still playing. Oscar Dominguez, anytime he matches up with his father Ernesto, he forfeits his match. Wide open, just forfeits that match and lets his father play. So there's nothing wrong with friendly play. I love it. It's not dogging it.
Well, this could be a 2-pack right here. I mean, what do you do against that?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if he breaks it on a 2-pack.
Right, there's nothing you can do about it. You can just sit there and take it. And
Yep.
meanwhile, on the other shoe, on the other hand, Jonas could get up and run out, to match if he gets back up.
If he gets up.
Yeah.
And Met just tied it up with Lucas, so we got another good one over there, 4-4.
How does it feel having 3 first names? Jose, Alberto,
Don't
Delgado,
be surprised if he
Hernandez.
sneaks up here this tournament.
Oh, I'm not surprised at
Yeah,
all.
he's-
I call like I see it when somebody's shooting the way they do.
He's a great player.
And he also stars in, the Wizard guy. He looks exactly.
Well, my wife said it. My wife actually took a picture of it and said, "You look like this guy." I'm terrible with names, but yeah, he looks just like
him.
just like him. Same thing.
And if you look up every picture of that actor, he still looks like him.
yeah.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter was the word I was. Was one of the actors in Harry Potter. Caroline Powell brought that to my attention yesterday.
Came a little long there, but
Yeah. It's still handled. I mean, you can handle it, but just a little extra work. Kill the cue ball.
yeah. And Jonas lost 7-1 or 8-1 to Moritz. So I mean, it happens.
Yep.
Sure, it happens.
And this guy is just smooth. He's just so smooth.
If Danny DiLiberto was with me, anytime you say something like dogging it, he would say, "Why do you got to mention animals all the time?" Think about how many times we do it.
So Joseph says down 4-1 to 6-4. Lucas was playing Moritz on my stream 2 days ago.
Right.
And he's down 8-2, and Lucas comes back to win 10-11. Now, did Moritz dog it?
No.
Or did Lucas come back and play?
There's nothing
you
you
can
could do.
say it either way. You know what I mean?
You could only sit in a chair and take it.
Yeah,
There's
right.
nothing else you could
Exactly. Exactly.
do. All right, I'd have to say that Jose is out here.
Yeah.
But every time I say that, just watch.
Well, this is for a 2-pack for set, so it's pretty strong, I think. Watch out for this guy, guys. He just beat Mika Enneman 7-1, and now he's about to take down another top dog if he can make this 9-ball.
And the words of Mika was, Jose's shot, jam up.
Look
He
at
shot
that.
perfect pool.
There it is.
That's from the world champion.
On us.
Good
Goes
match,
down
guys.
7-4.
We're going to wait the next match because we have to wait for a match to finish. We got Met Vergara playing Lucas. You guys that have the access to the outside cameras, you can go over there, and Lucas is playing, again, Met Vergara.
Yeah, and Met's about to break and run here and to go up 5-4, I believe, on Lucas. And that
So,
is a race of 7 also.
Gives me a little break. Gives
Yeah,
you a little
absolutely.
bit break.
All right, well, thank you very much. I appreciate
No,
you.
thank you. Bobby Hilton from the Shark Stream, folks. Go like his page. Thank
There
you,
you go.
Bobby. Just, yeah, mute them both. It's okay. Mute 1 and 2. Hey, folks, I want to welcome you back to Racks right here in West Hempstead, Long Island. I'm Upstate Al, and in the box we have Pat Byrne. He's sitting in with me, keeping me company
Hello.
here. And it's the hot seat match. It's Levan Cortesa versus Moritz Neuhausen. Race to 8 in the hot seat. We're going to pull up the scoreboard and put that. What happened to my scoreboard? What happened? They messed it up. We'll pull up the scoreboard momentarily, guys. This is a race to 8. Mr. Pat Byrne in the box. Hey, Pat.
Hello.
Well, this both of these players playing through this field pretty jam up, and both deserve to be here. Who do you think the favorite is here?
Well, you got to pick Lee Van.
I like Lee Van, but the young gun, 19 years old, out of Germany. Don't blink on him.
Did they start it already?
This the first rack.
Oh, because the scoreboard on top of the table is not on.
Yeah, I know. As soon as Zach gets back, I'll make sure it gets up there. I don't know what they did to it. Oh, maybe I can fix it. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull some punches here.
Just going to go forward here, or?
Oh, I couldn't find it.
He was able to go behind it.
You know, coming from the Philippines, Levan, and playing underneath all that heat out there, you know, unless you're playing on the Shark Stream, or what they call Sharks. Shark Stream is Bobby Hilton. They call it Sharks in the
Right.
Philippines, where it's all air conditioning. Most of your play is out there is high humidity, and people betting around the table. There's nothing that's going to phase Levan. So the difference might be from the experience to the younger player. That
Right.
might outweigh.
I heard somewhere, I forget where the hell I saw it, but when you're born in the Philippines, your birth certificate says 600 Fargo right on the birth certificate.
Yeah, I saw that. Jessica's good.
I think he's a little straighter than he wanted to be here.
Yeah, this is a touchy shot. He might have planned this to come down and bump the 9. I know the 8 goes in the side pocket.
He might have to bring it back down for the side pocket. I was just going to say that, yeah.
He might even bump the 9. I mean, depends. He might cheat the pocket and get to the side of the 9. Yeah, he did. He got to the side of the 9.
Angle.
He's urging it to slow down a little bit. He doesn't want to get too far on the steep angle. We'll get a close-up of this in case there's a discrepancy. We'll get right in on it, and we'll have a replay for the tournament director just in case. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we go.
This is no easy shot here.
No, I'm pretty sure we're going to see probably a referee come in. I'm not certain, but we'll keep it right here.
Wow.
There's no doubt
Wow.
in my mind that it was a perfect hit. No doubt. I saw the 8 move first. Let's take a look at it. Watch the 8 ball. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Nice shooting, Levan. Back to the live
In a
action.
little tough situation again here, though.
Well, he actually won, I think, in the Derby City Banks one year when I was there. So he elects to play the safe.
Safe, yeah.
And let that be a little lesson for you up-and-coming players. Here's a world-class player playing that little safety to give him a chance to get back to the table. The only thing happened was the 9 is that close, not that close to that short rail up there. He kind of left an open shot.
Right. And he can play this, what they call a pro side. So if he does miss it,
Yeah,
the cue ball will come down here, and the 9 ball will be in the middle of the top rail.
right. What Pat means is if he misses it, he might miss it short, and the 9 ball come up next to the short rail towards the center of the table, which is called the pro side. Like that. Perfectly called, Pat. I think Levan goes all the way out for the straight back bank.
He's got to bank this. There's no real safety there.
Well, you could go rail to rail, long rail to long rail. That's what he's doing. He's going long rail to long rail, but does he get there? Ooh. Wow. What he wanted to do is just go rail to rail
Right.
safety.
Yep.
And Maurice
Another
is not
cautious
going
shot there.
well, he's not going to fall for it. You
Right.
know. Not at this stage of the game. It's still early. It's 0-0. Waiting for the scoreboard to come through here. There is none.
Now, is this a little far from the rail to kick and stick? Or?
No, you can hit this with draw, and you could stick the cue ball. If he can see it, he might be able to make it. I don't think he can see enough of the 9 ball to make it, though.
I don't think so. Tough to see from here.
Well, let's get in a little closer.
He might actually.
Yeah,
He might have it.
Yeah. Might be playing the pro side on purpose here.
Wow.
I don't really know if he had that whole ball. He might have
He might
curved
have
that
spin it a
cue.
little bit, yeah.
He might have spun it a little bit there. I'm going to see if I can get the scoreboard working. Let me eliminate this.
It's working on the table now.
Oh, the table works, yeah.
Yeah.
Not here. I'm going to have to try to add a network. Try to add that. Add. And doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Met is up 6-4 over Lucas right now. Met on the hill. That's a B-side. I'm going to race to 7.
So this has to be eliminated again. And we're going to add another one.
And Met actually has a long cut shot on the 10 ball. I'm going to watch the shot over here for a second now.
Yeah, go right ahead. No, not Tyler.
Met walking up and looking at the shot 3 or 4 times. And the 5th time he's walking up.
Pat, mute mic 1. I got to see if I can find this scoreboard link.
Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at the other table to see if Met makes this 10 ball. Yes, he did. So Met wins that match over Lucas. All right, what's happening here? And Zach working on the scoreboard for you guys.
I don't think we had scoreboard. It was just table 27. It comes up and then it goes off.
Well, no, that's on the website.
Take your time. I got it in my email, the old link. Let me see if I can find it. Scoreboard, here it is here. Overlay.
Damn it. Okay, just type overlay. It's already there. It's already checked. Just
No, I want to check the link again. Hold on. /
Lee Van should be out here. Make this 5 ball come back out towards center table.
/ overlay table ID.
now just type overlay.
At the end?
Yes, right there. Just type overlay.
There it is. And I got to go transparent.
Yes.
And then I got to go 1920 by 1080.
React.
What is it, 1920 by 1080?
React. Angular JS. All JavaScript. Now server side, there's some Python that runs, but not on the Prometheus side.
I should be able to bring that down.
Which I learned Python at all. I can probably do Python. Yeah.
Looks like Lee Van's going to go up 2-0.
Too small.
Looks like the other match is getting ready to start on table 28.
All right, Patty, turn me on.
Yep.
Okay, folks, we got the scoreboard 2-0 in favor of Levan. Breaking. 9 and the 8 here. There goes the 8 and the 9. Levan breaking really perfect in this racket 10 ball. And by his body language, I don't think the 1 goes. His body language was like, really? The 6 got to snuggle up that close?
You were already taking care of the
He
scoreboard. Met won his match, Al.
Yeah, 7 something, I know, 7-4, I think it was.
Yep.
So Met moves ahead.
Look at the way those balls are lined up on this end of the table. Looks like a
Let's turn our ears down
drill.
so we're not listening to that much noise, but yet our audio's still good. Yeah, it didn't go. This is pretty scary. You know, you got a wide open table. You don't want to hand this back over to Levan. It's going to chip him and stick him right there. Draw. That'll hold it. You got to watch that pocket. Nice
he
shot.
held it beautiful.
let's go back to Facebook in case folks are out there asking any kind of questions about the tournament coming up.
I'm going to try to spin around the 6 here, and he does.
Here we go.
Oh, he almost made the 5 ball. Oh, he did make the 5 ball.
When you play good, you get the good rolls. All right, we're back on Facebook there, folks. Earl Strickland, go win that thing for us, senior players, says Charles Wreck. Ed Cohane, LOL, never mind. Sorry, Ed, we didn't have the comments open. Beautiful.
Wow.
Just perfect. I want to get Alex Podolkovich in here. Alex, Levan's staying with Alex. Alex has been taking
coming
him
right
to
now.
tournaments. Yeah. We'll get him in there. Give us a little more information on Levan. He does back Levan. He's going to get water, I think.
He was almost here with us.
Yeah, he was. He started coughing. He probably needs water. Wow, what a beautiful stroke.
Look at that.
Wow. And, you know, I was talking about the Philippines because you get into like a lot of humidity and stuff out there. Yeah. It's so hard to play on one table to another, you know, to adjust.
Oh, sure.
I think Levan and a lot of Filipinos just put the ball in the hole. You know what I mean? Let's just make balls. I always tell that story about the straight pool tournament. Said it several times. You know, Levan, when he first entered his first World 14.1 tournament, and he won his first match, I said, Levan, what do you think about the game? He said, it's too easy. I said, what do you mean it's too easy? He says, well, I play 15-ball rotation, where you got to go from 1 to 15. Right. And it makes a lot of sense. He says, now I can make any ball on the table I want. Well, guess what? He won that tournament. Dangerous in every aspect of the game.
Straight ball is my favorite game.
You like it, right? It's good practice. Earl Strickland's, too, his favorite game is straight ball. He has a lot of respect.
I only got into it about 3 years ago, and when I did, I wish I never played. I wish I didn't play 9-ball for 30 years. I wish I played that.
Well, you got the needle in your arm once you tried it, huh?
Oh, man.
Well, meanwhile, back at the ranch, Levan says, well, the story's just ended. 3-0. Race to 8. He's fighting for the hot seat. We do have his main backer here. Alex, your whatever headset is your number on top of your headset, the numbers go 1, 2, and 3. You're 2, so it's 1 is all the way to your left, 2 is the next button over. But you're not. Look at this guy. He don't even have his ears on. Now you got your ears on. Alex backing Levan.
Now it's in stereo.
Oh, gee whiz. I might have to turn.
Mine.
No. Leave your volume up. Leave your volume. Keep going. No, don't touch. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Pat, you can still hear me?
You're perfect.
I can hear you.
Very low or good enough?
No, actually not through these.
Okay, so turn number 3, the third button over up a little bit. 3.
How's
that?
There you are.
Okay. You're good, Alex? I'm good?
Yeah.
We're all good in the neighborhood. 3-0. Alex, being the backer for Levan and taking him to many events, is there any top secrets? Like, what do you feed this guy?
Mostly steak.
Oh, okay. All right. Protein eater.
That his go-to food is steak, and he likes all kind of Filipino food, but in the American
American way of making it.
Gourmet, whatever. Right. He's also always going for the steak because he doesn't know what else goes into other dishes where the stuff is mixed, and he doesn't want to take a chance.
Every time I see Levan, he looks exactly the way he did 15 years ago.
He doesn't get any older. I'm telling you, I doubled my age and he is the same.
Right.
I got to debunk the steak myth because I eat a lot of steak and I can't shoot like him.
You can't shoot like him?
Ah, well,
So it's not the steak. Just saying.
You have to eat it by hand.
Oh, okay.
you don't
That's where
have
the pool comes from.
you don't have a backer.
I don't have a backup.
That's the secret ingredient.
And I can't blame anybody.
You can't solicit anybody to back you up.
I think this
No
is
smart
us here.
people, anyway.
I just want to get back to the Facebook. I've refreshed it. Oh, we're all live. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. You guys got the comments there?
You're live on steroids.
Live on steroids. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Start the video and then pause it. Okay. Now I got it. Pause it. Okay. And there's all our comments.
Okay.
Good.
Someone is going airborne.
Yeah. This is Moritz Neuhausen from Germany. 19 years old. Just became 19. Well, not just became last week, but just became 19
Recently.
recently.
He is very young, very
He's
talented.
not allowed to play in the juniors anymore. But
Very-
he's won the juniors.
Very talented guy. Very good school.
Yeah.
So
Mark Lombardi giving us the update on the score. Met was 7-4. We know Mark's watching. And Susan, his bride.
he's aiming to play on the side, I think.
I really like the corner. I think it's easier to hold the ball if you get a clean shot to the corner. But if you're
The
confident-
pockets are very good. I mean, they're tighter pockets, but they're not
he's actually
prohibitive.
he's surmising where the cue ball is going to go after he bumps the 10. He's playing into the
It's
side
going to
pocket.
be just right there.
Yeah.
Leave it right there. Don't need to do anything.
Kind of a twofer right there. You know, if you happen to hit the point and miss that 3 ball, guess where the cue ball is?
That's right.
You know.
That's why you couldn't do the same shot in the corner.
That's Zach's position. He's working on it now. All right, let's test the comments out here. Is there anyone out there? Pink Floyd? I know there's about 172 people watching. I guess they have us muted. Shot. Jose Soto. Dennis Brewer, thanks guys. Hey, Bill Cody. Aliens, that's what's out there. Bill. Thanks guys. He's present. Johnny's present. Just in case anything happens to the table, Johnny has to scream down here from home. They teletransport him through the internet, the Matrix. Jeremy Tucker's out there. I remember that name from yesterday. Lee Van's out there. He's out there on the 10 ball looking to pull up 4-0
4-0.
over Moritz Neuhausen, who actually defeated people like crazy to get to this position. He's definitely the talk of the tournament along with Jose Soto. And of course, Jonas Soto. And Jose Delgado. Nope, not watching. Oh, yeah. Jessica. All right, guys. Thanks for the... I didn't know if Facebook had a glitch, and we were just frozen there with the comments. In the box is Pat Byrne. We want to welcome him all the time. And, of course, there's only one guy that has a voice like this, and it's Alex Borokovich, known around the world.
Molti grazie.
Where are I got Alex Borokovich. Where's the big sponsors? Too late. I think Alex is the first one up on the big sponsors. I'm not mistaken. Actually, Dave Lyons is this time, but Alex is next. They deserve halftime.
Nice.
Look at that picture, folks. That's Alex Borokovich, my man.
Yes. It's an old picture. I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't. But that was water anyway. You didn't have to tell him.
No. That was...
You like telling the truth?
I think this was in France. if I'm not
Yeah, you were
mistaken.
on vacation.
I was on
I stole it,
vacation,
yeah.
and it's in Côte d'Azur.
I stole the picture off your Facebook.
Thank you. It's all right. They're all
I
decent.
like to be honest.
I have decent pictures.
Well, yes. We're not going down that rabbit hole.
That's right. I'm not like other people posting all kind of stuff on their pages.
Especially with the towels around their heads.
Towels around the head, and that's it.
All right, let's get out of there.
And red shoes.
That's a pool room, actually, out in Chicago.
Red shoes?
Red shoes. Right? Isn't that where Angel... That's where they filmed The Color of Money, wasn't it? Red Shoes Billiards in Chicago?
Is that the one?
I think so. Angel
I thought
Levine?
it was the one. It wasn't
girls?
Smith's. The one on the second. Well, the one
Second
on the
floor,
second.
Red Shoes, right?
Yeah.
Angel Levine will let us know.
I
She's
think he's
listening.
playing this two ball here.
He played safety on one.
Leave
No?
it.
Two?
No.
Oh, I'm looking upside down. I'm sorry, guys.
Take the blue
I'm
pill.
looking at the wrong screen.
Take the blue
That
pill.
one's paused. You're not going to see much action there.
Oh, you were looking at the wrong screen. Okay. I got a lot of screens.
Okay.
So-
I have to reset myself.
What is Lee Van's pool name, Alex?
I'm not sure if
Is
he
it the
has one.
Slayer?
No, you know what? Honestly, I don't know.
Because Raymond Lanaz says Slayer doing Slayer things. So maybe it's Lee Van the Slayer Cortez? Corteza?
Corteza.
Yeah, you say Corteza?
Corteza.
Corteza, baby.
Corteza.
Corteza.
I like him. He should
I
go,
like a
Bobby.
hink to wing.
Andale.
Does anybody know Lee Van's pool name?
I've never seen one. Exterminator?
No, that's the Terminator is
No, that's a
Neil
Terminator.
Spyan.
Exterminator.
Katie Burley, the love of my life. No, it's not raining at the moment. Nope. You coming? Oh, it'd be great to see Katie.
I think he was aiming to make the six
Yes.
ball.
And he made the other one in the corner.
Yeah, he
ball, I
put
think it was.
left, bottom left English for some reason on there, and hit it so fast.
Yep.
It squirted to.
Katie.
I think there's a window.
The window across the side there,
I think so.
across table.
Um,
Wow, it's close. He's going to go to the jump, maybe. Oh, Lee Van doesn't really jump much, right?
he jumps, but he doesn't need to do jump here.
I think at this point here, he wants to maybe.
can
He's
kick
going
shot.
to the jump cue. Look at him on the
Really?
left side of your screen. He's pulling out a jump cue. Absolutely, because the shot, whether you hit the one good on the upper part of the one to play like a combination, or you hit it on the inside of the one, I think the two is destined to fall. So I think it's worth pulling out the
Yeah,
jump cue.
he can make the two. The problem is you don't know where one is gonna go. You don't know where cue ball is gonna go.
Well, you do when you're shooting with his type of mentality and his experience. You really can control it. So the one goes off the rail and back and bumps the 4 or the 10.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Or
and
goes
you
in
control it.
between.
Or if you hit it on top, the cue ball hits the 3 or the 10. I think he's going to hit the 3 or the 10 here, or maybe the 4 if he hits the top of it. But the 2 is destined to go, so it's worth pulling it out. Van is his name. Van, that's his nickname. Lee Van Cortez.
Oh, you didn't like it.
Well, you put it right back in the same position, making it a little bit easier for Moritz Neuhausen. Moritz Neuhausen.
Gave him an out.
Works for Volkswagen. No, I don't know if he works for Volkswagen. There you go.
Also.
I don't know, Alex. Don't ask me where it comes from, bro.
Düsseldorfer.
Düsseldorfer. Thank you, Gabriel, for that information. I forgot about Van. Marty Herman says Lee Van is known as the Slayer. Well, there you go. I shouldn't have doubted Raymond Lanaz, but Marty confirms it. It is the Slayer. Thank you, Marty. Marty's not too far from here. Maybe you'll come down, Marty, for the next weekend when like 100 pros come into town, like a U.S. Open. Put you in the box. Call it what is it? Herman University show. We'll do whatever we got to do. We'll accommodate you. Come on down. If you can make it. See, I haven't seen Marty since, Atlantic City maybe? Or Derby?
No. He was at the International.
International. There we go, the International.
A couple of years back.
Yeah. Actually, last International, he was there.
He was?
Yeah, he was there.
I remember a couple of years back, definitely was. I'm not sure I remember. Well, I don't remember much of the last year.
Yeah. What'd you have for lunch?
I hit my
you
head.
don't remember that either? This young man's got a tiger by the tail, and he knows it. He really knows it. But, being at the age of 19 and holding composure, knowing you're playing against the Slayer, is totally a mental part of the game. And at age of 19, he just blows it right off. That natural talent that takes over that mentality thinking,
And he does have a lot of experience playing European tournaments before he even came to the United States.
Right.
And he's been to Derby a couple of times. He's been playing all over.
Right. What does Marty say? Last time I played at Rack, Siegel won. Oh, I remember that, 21 games. Yeah, I remember talking to Mike outside. You're right. And Geeky was, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was here for that. That was amazing.
Going to Jason's event. That's 2 weeks from now. Next week, right here. You got over 100 pros coming here from around the world. In fact, I'm staying with a couple here in Long Island, and 3 of the Polish players are coming in. We'll be hitting the mattresses like the old times, when we had to go to war with the Gambinos. Jason's tournament is the following weekend. So getting your, what do you got now, a Honda or electric car? Marty's always got something. Marty's always playing with technology. Monica Callahan, that's the young lady right there that we are staying with, Monica and Mikey. And man, I don't even want to start talking about breakfast. She makes a great breakfast. Maybe I'll come to Racks next week. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, you got it, Marty. Come sit in the box. I said, I'm going to hit the mattresses. We're going to hit the mattresses, and Monica laughs. Well, let me start with breakfast. Made for a king. Cream cheese, bagels, sausages, bacon, eggs, cantaloupe, pickles. What else, Monica? It's like from one part of the kitchen island to the other. It's like, I tell her it's too much. I'm happy with a half a bagel. Honest, I could sit down with you or anybody, have a half a bagel, and be content. But the tradition is like a feast. She's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Her and Mike, great couple. You guys are cooking tomorrow. No, I'd rather take you out to eat. You don't want to eat what I cook. You know what, Monica? Why don't we go to dinner tomorrow? Come on, my treat. Me, you, Mikey, and Zach will hit a steakhouse somewhere. My treat. But a formal steakhouse, something that I could wear sneakers in. That's my formal wear. All right. This is kind of a risky shot here. You're either going to have to draw this or you play forward for the 10 ball. No, I'd rather you cook. Well, all right. The smoke alarm will be going off. You either draw back all the way or you just play forward or stop it right there. That's the 3 shots right here. Yeah, you elected to stop it. Because stopping it there gives you that natural angle. He can play straight up to the center of the table for the 6, and then it's like tic-tac-toe from there. I'm also planning a luncheon with Mike Casamassima and Steve Kurtz. We're going to have a sit-down somewhere out in Long Island. We're trying to put it together. All right, right to the middle of the table. Well, it's a little risky. Not for leave-in, but, you know, you don't want to hit those points in that side pocket.